YouTube, are you guys live here? Are we I think we're ready to go. I think we are in the I think we're in the zone, everybody. So welcome back to We Play Games. I'm Walker, and here we are in Age of Wonders 4. Oh wait a second, I need to switch this over to live live chat rather than top chat. So here we are in Age of Wonders 4, and we are about to show off Try This at Home. So what this video is sort of like, in some ways it's a preview for Vivisection, which I am intending on recording either tomorrow or Tuesday, but I was like up all night just because I'm so excited to play this because it's so hilarious and bizarre. But really this is what I would like you to understand is like my artistic statement in regards to how I want at least one of you, one person watching this this channel probably has a Planeswalker spark. Four-way, hey, what's up? But like somebody here probably has a Planeswalker spark, and if you watch enough of the tier list videos, yes, you can just like drive yourself towards playing the air quotes meta all of the time. I'm gonna define the air quotes meta as being the thing that is simply the strongest in terms of like a discrete, unique object, right? Like the barbarians are air quotes meta. Barbarians being air quotes meta is not necessarily representative of them being underlying meta. I think underlying meta in Age of Wonders 4, again as a preview for that video, is effectively as follows. The true meta in Age of Wonders 4 is 1, to get fighting the map, like ASAP, to get clearing that map as soon as you can. Then 2, to scale knowledge into outer space, and then also you're preparing for step 3, which is fight, fight, fight. The objects that are existing within each of those steps, of course, is incredibly challenging towards your own development, that you have to like include different things into your build in terms of your toolbox, because if you're going to show up for a PvP fight, the mid and late game, which, like, how you interact with this is fine. Yeah, like, the new skills are so fun, four-way. Like, the new development on the heroes is just fantastic, honestly. The new hero rework, I think, is a lot better than what they did with the rank rework. I'm still mad that they left the plus rank on blacksmith but removed it from all of the society traits that were worse than the good ones. I don't know who advised that, but that person just like fundamentally does not understand the way the game works, because fabled hunters and hermit kingdoms did not need +1 rank, which is what they're getting on blacksmith. Scions of Evil needed the +1 rank. Runesmith needed the +1 rank, so like, whatever. But this, so let's see, do I have any of my... Yeah, I have a bunch of just random saves where I was just like running things through. But this is Try This at Home. So what I want to encourage people to do is, if you atomize the game enough and you begin to understand like the way things actually work, then you can roleplay as hard as you want, as long as you have some sort of plan in order to accomplish everything. And so this allows you to just roleplay hilariously bizarre and inappropriate things. So like, here, for instance, we're going to be starting on Tome of the Tentacle, which is a tome which I really do not like. I think that, broadly speaking, I would put this at maybe like a C tier. Like, the constrictors are really good, and the affinities are really good, and that's really about it. Like, that's the full value of the Tome of the Tentacle. But if you're only like looking at the game exclusively from the perspective of, well, I just need to put every single strong tool into my thing as you can, sure, like, you can do that, but I promise you don't have to in order to have a good game, as long as you like understand the mechanics of the game. And like, once you do that, once you watch all my videos and your Planeswalker spark erupts and you burst into flames, then like, you can do whatever you want to. You can vibe. And that's kind of like what we're going to be doing here. This is so silly. I do kind of apologize as to how silly this is on a fundamental philosophical level. But I feel like I've done a good job acclimating you guys to that possibility of in the very recent past by creating those bug hunters. Evaniel, I just picked the AOW. Yeah, overwhelmed by all the mechanics. There are an enormous number of mechanics, Evaniel. I would say if you have not watched which one? I don't know. Like, other people who are here in chat and got more sleep than me, what a video would you actually recommend a new player start on? Because like, I designed the how to win auto resolves like stream with Nemki sort of as like a how to play Age of Wonders 4, but I do feel like now that I know that rounding works, I almost feel like I need to reshoot that video again. So maybe I'll grab Garacian this time, or Winsley, or whoever. I don't know. I'll grab somebody and make them do weird things with me. But like, do you guys still think that that stream holds up, that is valuable in order for people to learn pacing and like the fights that they want to take? I also think that like really Vivisection is the goal, that is the thing that I want to put out for all of you. That is the strangest video I'll probably ever make on the channel, while also probably being the most useful if you can just like sit through the hour and a half of pure madness that it's gonna be. You made it to the stream, Anthony. Did you make it to the end of the Crimson Caldera? Okay, so there's a 16 EXP fight, so we can take that if we want to. We're just kind of like, this is not the beginning of the multiplayer. We're just kind of like vibing and like showing off what we can do. If we get remotely favorable fight generation, like, come on guys, like where are the little buddies? Where are my buddies? All right, so in this case, I think one of the things that I've kind of come around to is that if you're taking a relatively weird high-risk fight like this, I might not even want to bring the support unit to the first fight. Especially because we have the Astral Wisp to activate and still collect 5 here. So I think I'm going to do that. So we'll turn the mana off. I just want to get to level 2 on our ruler before we start taking riskier fights, because at level 2, and we'll try to break this down a little bit better and a little more coherently whenever we get to the actual full stream. I'm just doing like a little bit of like vibing test case at the beginning of our stream here. And then maybe we'll even like break down the build a little bit further, both mechanically as well from a role-playing standpoint, because there's some just like, hilarious things in here. Consider this. I called myself a comedic genius whenever I was describing this build to Eileen, and she said, "No, you are a comedic idiot." All right. So we can take the graveyard fight here. If we lose this wisp, I don't care. Anybody else? Can you guys get into fights? You can't get into this range without any forced marching off of that walker. I'm just gonna like burn off all of this experience if I don't bring anybody over, but I think we need to bring at least the support in so that way we can start scaling EXP on that. But like, I think Swift Marchers is still kind of like overpowered at the moment. It's a lot. It's really good. All right, yeah, sweet. Now we don't have to pay mana upkeep on that stupid Astral Wisp. I was gonna delete it anyway. It's like kind of the way it goes. And the reason I'm like fine just clicking Force March on our ruler obviously is that as our ruler is playing a mage, it's extremely unlikely that oh no, prestigious statue. I heard that this was in the game. I don't like it. Prestigious statue is way too good. Like, pickups on Imperium should not exist in this game. Never mind pickups on like meaningful amounts of Imperium. That's just like as a core mechanic, I don't like that. I don't think it's good for anybody. Alright, yeah, you can come with us. That's fine. So we'll take a constrictor here. We'll chuck our stone. We didn't find the free city we were looking for here on turn 1, so maybe we can just dig going east. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just go east. There's a watchtower over there. Generally, when it comes to your pathing, like most of the time, oh hell yes, we found our friends. Oh, we found despicable neutrality. My tentacles, they're so wet. So for those of you who are like not paying attention to what's going on over here, this is me in real life. This is me in real life. We are going to be playing as Walker, as Swift Marchers, Hermit Kingdom. I feel like my inability to consistently be accessible in the community, I think that makes sense. We're a collector because I literally have just like walls of board games over here. I'm trying to purge this and like get everything under control, but it's the way it is. And like just the way it is over here. Like, this is a vibe. Inner Fire, if you've ever like gotten really deep into comic book history, then you might know about the Flaming Carrot. The Flaming Carrot is my dad's absolute favorite like comic book hero. He's a comic book nerd who sat down and read 5,000 comic books, and then his brain exploded and he became like a giant flaming carrot because he became one with comic books. So like that's what we're doing. That's gonna be how we're gonna play this, and I don't think it's gonna matter because I think that we are going to be able to consistently over the course of this game, as long as we're able to find just like a handful of fights that I think we can take early, that add good value to us. I think we're gonna be able to get to like level 6 by turn 9, like on almost every spawn. I've been able to do that, and then some of them I have been able to get even faster. If we get to level 6 by like turn 7, then it really pops off. That can be banner dependent, but really only can be. So this is 20, so we actually can have 6 units for that fight if we want them. So here, I suppose we will grab a quarry for the purposes of boosting our artisan workshop. Yeah, comics are not... my dad has, like, an amazing comic book collection. He has, like, original Watchmen, like, original run Watchmen, which I've been able to touch with my hands through, you know, like, gloves and stuff, while reading. And like, original Swamp Thing from, like, just... I don't know, the early 1980s. Like, he's got a lot of good, comic book stuff. And it's you know, it's cool that he's got all these things. I don't know how many of them we're gonna keep once he dies. This has been a conversation that we actually have had, but there are definitely some of them that I actively want because I think they're awesome. It's just a question of how do you manage your presence in the Prime Material Planewalker. How do you manage your presence in the Prime Material Planewalker? So here, as we mentioned, because of the rounding, we can actually just start bringing extra units to a lot of different fights, but it is math dependent. Has anybody else, like, watched my videos? Because I'm going to need your help sometimes to remember, like, the math, because I stayed up way too late for people who are constantly on Discord and or Reddit. I was just really excited to share this with everybody, but it resulted in me not getting, like, any sleep last night, so I am delirious. It is just the way it's going to go. So there, we took that fight. We're going to go ahead and bring you in. One of the things that I really love about just playing mages right now is that you really can just like get like unbelievably crazy auto resolves early on. As soon as you get to level 3, it gets really unhinged. We're not gonna have enough units here for perfect EXP capture on this because this is 6, 10, 18, so we actually can bring 5 there, and we can't force march that scout. And we can't summon another Astral Wisp. So here, I actually genuinely might just buy out this Defender. Because it's just, like, way more efficient for us to have a... Oh, god damn it, Walker. There's nothing to go... There's nowhere to go over there. Alright, whatever. We got free... we got the free Imperium. I'm gonna spend some on attracting population. Just don't tell anybody. Do not do this at home. Try what we're doing from a meta, like an air quotes meta perspective or an underlying meta perspective at home. Play the game and have fun. But God, oh right, I didn't even get any extra movement points because Swift Marchers has Roadwalk. Swift Marchers does not need Roadwalk. I want to be extremely clear about that. If you're gonna keep Swift Marchers in this game, which I really hope that you do, Swift Marchers absolutely does not need Roadwalk in order to function. It is an incredibly powerful ability. Here, we obviously don't have any mana, but one of the role-playing things that we're going to include is that if for those of you who have like a deep cut of Walker knowledge, why would you have deep cut of Walker knowledge? In the 12-page document where I described how to design your own rules for multiplayer, I said I'm not going to order people to just like wander off and die in a random direction. That's not my form of evil. But we're playing as an Eldritch Sovereign for a lot of reasons. One of them being just like generic vibes, but the other one being that like we're going to be able to just auto off absolutely everything and then just say, well, the beginning of our experimentation in necromantic magic is that whenever we auto off our support hero or our support unit really early in the multiplayer, that we'll be able to just like resurrect it with our own necromantic magics and create a nice little wisp for us to hang out with. Oh no, we can't go over there because we don't have enough mana. All right, so we have to fight that next turn. Yeah, we have to do that fight next turn. That's okay, we can do that. Let's see. Let's grab another non-defender. And anybody else want to do anything? Anybody else have any resources? Anybody else? You? No? Okay, get out of here. With the hero remake, would you be kind enough to highlight in an easy way the differences between champion, mage lord, dragon, and eldritch? Yeah, so like I kind of feel like I did that during the hero rework video of Annual, and in terms of like how I would recommend building it. But I think that overall, if you're just talking about like, it really does depend on what you mean by highlighting the differences between champion, mage, and dragon, the different ruler types. There's so many different ways to interpret that question. Yeah, they're really different. Oh, come on, man. Like, I'm gonna have to force march you for real. Nah, I don't think we can do that. I'm just gonna summon another Astral Wisp. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon another Astral Wisp. Boom. We don't need Thralls. We'll get Thralls from Souls because we're gonna go into Necromancy. Yeah, this will be fun. Cool. Yeah, get out there. Do some fighting for me, Wisp. You don't need to be alive. That's not important. Okay, so this is where things get really unhinged for our auto resolves. Madcaster is great. Really good for your autos to have access to that. If you have any questions like, Walker, why aren't you picking up this skill? Then I'm happy to address that. Like, that is, I think, very important knowledge for everybody to have. And I guess we can build that as a mana node outpost just to give us a little more income, and then if we don't feel like we can get to this in a reasonable time to siege it down, we could make that into another city. Yeah, we can make that into another city. Oh baby, look at all these fights. Look at all these fights. I'm so happy. This is the greatest. How did you all get here? How did you all get here? Okay, wait, somebody give me a time check whenever it gets to like 11:40, yeah, 11:40 EST. Somebody remind me in chat, because I could put an alarm on my phone, but I kind of feel like it would be more valuable to the YouTube algorithm if somebody in chat said it. So right now, yeah, Evaniel, I would actually absolutely not take champions, because there is a really big bug in regards to their auto-resolve. So if you're interested in ever being able to auto-resolve the game and you do not want to immediately reset your champion in order to lose the command thing, I would... Oh, it's 11:40 right now. Okay, well, why don't we clear out a couple more fights to see exactly how high level we can get without even taking the free city fight, and then we'll dissect the build, and more importantly, just have like a long form artistic conversation about Eldritch Sovereigns, which I know is absolutely the kind of content that you guys are all here for. Everybody wants to know about Walker's artistic feelings. Oh no, I don't even have any thralls for this, Walker. You are just the loosest player I think I've ever seen, honestly. Just embarrassing. Just embarrassing. I think we probably honestly can afford to bring this Dawn Defender to at least one fight, because like, yes, it won't be able to heal, doubly so because we don't have the support unit, but I don't think it matters in these fights anymore, because now we're level 4 and we have the like super lightning evocation. Well, never mind, the auto-resolve disagreed. Not, if you lose your support unit, it is a big problem, but I have had games where you lose your support unit and you can still do good clearing, because as long as you have the economy to pick up your tier 2, which we will right here, then as soon as that thing hits, then we're just going to start draft ritualing the city over and over and over again to replace stuff. But hopefully when we get to the actual multiplayer, we don't lose our support unit so early, because it really is a big deal to have access to that. Your idea from yesterday off the table. What was your idea from yesterday? I forget. I really was up just like way too late last night. I'm just so excited. Like, this is the most fun that I've ever had playing Age of Wonders 4. It's so dumb. Like, this really does not need to feel like this. And I feel like on one level that this is an inherently unhealthy thing that it operates this way. But I will admit that like, Avoxel had something going on here by adding this into the game. I think it's a little much right now though. Where are we? Turn 5. All right, let's go to turn 5 and then see if we can get our ruler to level 5, and then we'll start talking about Eldritch Sovereigns. And then we'll start talking about art direction in Age of Wonders 4. That's really the meta content that everybody wants, that everybody needs. Oh, Walker, you honestly really should have bought that Dawn Defender out last turn. I think you know that too, because you are gonna have difficulty getting that Dawn Defender into range. And then you're gonna be like, Walker, why don't I have 4 units here? And I'll have to say, Walker, I don't know. I really don't know. Why don't you have 4 units here? Because we're gonna click this. Wait. Oh, the pop-up is down here. Yeah, okay, so we're not gonna be able to get into that fight, but we can get into this fight. Somebody can activate that, right? Yeah, you can activate that. Yeah, you can activate that. Come here. Come here, Scout. I got a job for you. Go over here and die. Oh no, they're lightning resistance. The library faction tier list. All right, everybody who's here in chat, if you guys really desperately want the faction tier list absolute goddamn nonsense that it's gonna be, then would you be willing to watch that pure nonsense as a stream? So Daedalus, this is this is a comedic masterpiece in my own mind. This is me role-playing. This is me role-playing as myself in Age of Wonders 4. So that's the kind of build we're going for. But like, don't think that we're not like gonna try to like galaxy brain this as much as humanly possible, because I think that if you see what we're doing and you understand what we're doing and how many fights we're trying to take here, that like ultimately, even though this is a little silly, it is still going to be representative of like what I believe to be the fundamental meta, rather than the like isolationist, this is a specific thing that you should be looking for meta. And in many ways, I think that is just like more useful for people, especially if you're trying to brew, right? If you wanna brew in Age of Wonders 4 and like do weird and crazy things and like vibe, then I think that this is gonna probably be the best thing I've ever seen. like it's so dumb, but I love it. Yeah, Walker is in the game now. Like he's right here. Just all right, no. Let's go. We're way past time, Walker. If you want to have a conversation about Eldritch Sovereigns with people, then you kind of need to go right now. But like, we'll see how we do in the multiplayer. It's really funny how things go when you don't immediately lose your support unit on like turn 3. Eldritch Sovereigns, Walker, Eldritch Sovereigns. All right, so listen, everybody. I understand that from a lore perspective, that what an Eldritch Sovereign is supposed to be is like a wizard king that got trapped in the astral plane and like corrupted by it and stuff. But I gotta tell you that like for all the emphasis that Age of Wonders 4 likes to pretend to put on role-playing, I do not feel like there is good Eldritch Sovereign representation in this game, like at all. I want to see something that fills me with the same sort of dread that I'm filled with whenever I listen to the opening of the summoning from Nerdy Prudes Must Die, and I think we have enough time here. It's 11:46. Yeah, it's oh, Jesus Christ. Why are all you here? Why are there like 30 people in this stream? What is wrong with you? But yeah. So listen, when it comes to artistic expression of strange things, I think that one of the things that I look for on an Eldritch Sovereign is something truly alien, right? And that is something that is like impossible to define. Yo, what's up, Bruno? But like I want to see like a mortal wreathed in eternal flame, captured, burning alive for all of eternity, or like an inanimate object with ragdoll physics that just like flops around while it moves, because how it actually moves is there's like a seam down the side with tentacles coming out of it, and it moves by those tentacles coming out of the body and dragging it, like across the battlefield. I want to see something weird, and the reason that like like I'm kind of upset about just the overall rollout of Eldritch Realms is that like I really do think that Age of Wonders 4 has some of the best art direction I've ever seen in a 4X, like up there with Amplitude Studios, and I wanted to see how those artists were gonna make me even crazier, and this is honestly the best that I can come to. Our true forms would melt your minds. That's the vibe that I think you need to like conceptualize whenever you lift this up. If you look at this, your brain will explode. So you just have to have this here. But like, there are ways that I think Triumph could have communicated that, right? If there was a burning soul that like pulsed with like the Fibonacci sequence, where like maybe there's an intelligence in that burning thing after all. It needs more cosmetics in general, but like, I don't know, maybe the vibe that I'm looking for on Eldritch Sovereign is like a little bit beyond what they had in mind for the thing, but this is not as cool as it should be, and that makes me sad, because like the way that this works right here, if you came up to me in real life and you said, Walker, you can go to the astral plane, but in exchange you'll be transformed into this, I would ask you, okay, but what's the downside? Like, this is all outside of my book. This person looks like they sacrificed absolutely nothing in order to make this transformation. They're just having their best time. It's like in Baldur's Gate 3, right? Like, at first you're afraid of taking the tadpoles, and then you start taking them, and then you realize that there's no reason not to, because like it's not that bad. They're just tadpoles. But like, really, if you dissect the game enough, if you see the actual structure of like how things operate in regards to auto resolve, it should look more like a Dementor, like something. I want to see something scary. And I know that that's not really the vibe that they're looking for in regards to Age of Wonders 4. Like, it is a very beautiful game, but it's a beautiful game with like an emphasis on like warmer tones, and just like that is the vibe in the game, and my artistic vision for what I want to see on an Eldritch Sovereign might not mesh with that. But I think that there's something missing there, because this is not role playing for me. This is the part where you just kind of have to imagine that it looks like something else. But we're just like vibing with silly things that I think will be hopefully functional, while also giving us an opportunity to not play with anything that's like super duper meta outside of a couple of picks. These I think are also good representations from like a role-playing perspective, so I'm not ashamed to put them on there. But there's something wrong with this trait, and there's something wrong with this trait too. Like, this does not need Roadwalk, and this does not need starting Imperium, like especially with the new Imperium pickups that you can get in the game. That's just like, why are you like this? Why are you like this, Triumph? Why are you like this, Triumph? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's talk very briefly about why you probably don't want to take any of those other skills. Where are we? There we are. Let me maybe load one of the other saves too. Yeah, let's load this. But like, ultimately, there are a couple of skills on Eldritch Sovereign that we didn't talk about that really do not function, and just like with Outs being able to confirm that, yeah, you can just like make your champion way better in combat by resetting it and like losing the command skill. Do not take this skill. It is awful for your auto resolves. It is incredibly bad, because like one of the things that's really sweet about the Eldritch Sovereign is they do have access to just like a base mind control. The AI gets incredible value out of this. If you've watched my Bug Hunter video and you understand the way that double stun really functions in practice, where it's not just air quotes double stunning, but also causing, if you use this ability, you will see immediately everybody else on your team is just going to attack this unit into outer space, so the insanity doesn't do anything. So then you're just taking like a 90% chance to make your auto resolve AI to go crazy and have everyone beeline the unit that this went onto, which has really bad problems for your positioning. And then Desperate Anguish, like, it's a little bit of an issue in regards to this not doing anything like valuable whenever it fails. Minus 15 morale in a universe where everybody has, you know, plus 15 morale base across the board is just embarrassing. You're never going to rout anybody with this. Wizard King have the same problem with overchannel again. So ouch, it sounds like it. The consistent thing that you're looking for most of the time in order to get that bug seems to be zero mana. If you just have zero mana, the Wizard King AI doesn't really know what it's doing and will just use overchannel, or actually it's not even just zero mana, it's zero mana or spells disabled. So that's like kind of annoying, but it's the way it is. You're taking affinity tomes as you miss out on Master 6 skill at 12. So Anthony, you don't don't worry about signature, like the split affinity tomes, because the way that it works here in signature skills for normal heroes, not for the Eldritch Ruler and the Dragon Ruler and stuff, but like normal hero skills, they have a pacing of 1, 4, 6, and 8 is what I think, if I remember correctly. And then at that pacing, like you can still take split affinity tomes, I promise. You can't make your affinity go like 10,000 ways the way that you used to anymore, thanks to losing Empire affinity. But like you can do a lot in regards to playing around with split affinity tomes as long as you have a good plan. Now this is gonna have to be part of the Vivisection video. You really do have to have a plan entirely from game load. There is no way to do like flexible building in Age of Wonders 4 anymore, which means that they really kind of do need to bring down these -4 weaknesses, because there is no way to flexibly respond to things. You're just randomly weak to people like Pokemon, and in a game that's like this long and dense, I would not do that. I think that Cody is largely correct in regards to the balancing being at -2 instead of -4. You could do -3 if you still want it to feel powerful, but like -4 is a ridiculous modifier in order to keep yourself like vibing and just having fun in the game. This is another one where he killed the free city. So like you can just like pretty consistently get to level 5 on turn 5 as long as you're okay asking everybody working for you to die. And that's gonna be kind of what we're gonna do. Let's see, it's 11:54. Let's see if everybody else is actually around on the multiplayer. Oh, they are. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That interaction on dwellings, but that's really cool. Hello.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
What's up, kids?
What umbral layer you want? Big or smaller?
I don't really care. I mean, like, we're playing with 7 players, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go big. Let's go big, go home. Let's do nonsense. Let's do small underground, though, because, like, that still is, I think, net positive in terms of what it does for map gen. Like, even just normal.
Nobody plays as underground start, okay with it.
Yeah, I considered it.
But
if nobody's playing underground, I think it is good.
That won't play underground, I think it's better regular one.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, switch this out for Umbral Abyss instead of the subdued one. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. It's like a hidden little like feature there.
So now we have everybody for multiplayer. We're gonna start pulling this game together. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to do to actually set this thing up.
We got 5 out of the 7.
But I think things are coming together.
No, not yet. Maybe never. Probably at this rate.
So
I was up all night. I'm so excited, but I'm so tired.
Yeah, same. I don't sleep well.
Yeah, it's like
right now,
I really was laying down in bed for 4 hours trying to fall asleep. It was absurd.
Oh no! Oh no!
See, Asha, yeah, this will just be around. I think you'll have a good time with it.
Make so long.
It's because this is just so silly. It's just so silly and so nonsense. Like, good lord.
Yeah, Walker's gonna have level 20 heroes by turn 20 and have farmed half the Umbral Abyss. It's gonna be
I'm not
great.
playing Barbarian. It's not gonna be turn 20, I promise. I hope that we will hit. No. I hope that we will hit level 20 in this multiplayer game, because I think we will, but we'll see. We'll see.
I don't think we get level 20, because even skilled players don't get level 20 usual.
I mean, there's a lot. This is gonna be a big map, though. Remember our last free for all where we just had like everyone wandering around for 70 turns fighting Amygdala? Like that was 10,000 patches ago, but a lot of people had like level 18, 20 heroes there.
Do you okay with very large or just
Yeah,
large?
I think large or very large, but like that's the way it is. I would not go
because,
lower than that.
I used to play with mod, and in mod maps bigger, and last time we played with
There we
large,
go.
and it was not so large.
Just for the purpose of like, 'cause in the mess of all the messages and whatnot, what is the ban list for this game?
Zombie has written it out
Yeah,
recently.
he's a
Yeah,
pencil.
Maybe you can pin it, this message.
Didn't you write it in a few messages when you asked
Oh,
questions?
no, it's one
but-
message.
Yeah, he compiled it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll try and find that then.
It's
I promise I'm not just
20
being a lazy
minutes ago.
streamer and like letting
got it. That's
my
awesome.
friends
Thank you.
talk to you right now. I just like I've been sick like all weekend,
So,
and in an effort
how's the
to be able
war against
to
the other server going,
you know,
or
talk to
whatever
you guys.
is happening?
I'm gonna
I
preserve my
sense
voice.
some history.
Listen, I'm not gonna get into it on stream, but like I have been needled by Cody and disrespected by Cody more than enough to feel like I am justified here. Like I don't think I've ever seen him say something nice to me in like 9 months.
Oh, but I don't want to detract from this, but Zombie, where's the pin thing? I don't see it. 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, if we're streaming, then we
I
don't talk
can,
about it. I just was hoping to get
Yeah,
something.
nah,
before-
I am currently streaming. I started our stream like 45 minutes early so that I could just like vibe and get ready for the game.
Oh, yeah, so you're going. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we will save this conversation for later
One
then.
also propose ban shadow transformation from the dragon, but I think it's okay right now. They fixed spawning zombies from
Yeah, zombies don't get any enchantments. They don't get any transformations. They're still like it's a massive swing in terms of AP. So it might still be bannable, but it is way less disgusting than it could have been.
yeah, and I think it's if you play with good units, it's not so OP.
Yeah, that's kind of where I think that it is. So I'm not playing with an undead dragon. It is in that range of like questionable. But if you want to experiment with it, guys, that's okay.
Last time.
Let's
last
ban
time I
corruption,
played,
corrupted boon though. I think
Yes.
if we're gonna
No,
unban
I
Tome of
said-
Corruption, we should ban that.
Yeah, I think we'll add that to the list if Zombie, you want to add that into the ban list.
what?
The spell that
The corrupted
Walker was
boon,
it
the
called?
one that it's corrupted. I'm almost certain it's corrupted boon. It's the one that takes from +5s to -5s. It's just like that is too much.
So, wait, I don't understand.
There's a spell in that tier 3 tome, the corruption one, that's really overpowered. That if you take that
It's
out,
much
then
less
we can
bad
allow,
and
I think,
involved, but it's
corruption.
really bad
but
here.
still,
What spell?
corrupted boon.
Corrupted boon.
B-O-O-N.
Pretty sure that's what it's called.
Wait,
Corrupted
second, I
boon.
check what you're talking about. Because
So
that
Anthony,
was-
we're talking about the ban list in the Age of Wonder 4
Something else I
multiplayer,
have.
but like
Yeah.
ultimately
What was it?
you can go to Winslaya's rule set and
Yeah,
like
it's
read things.
spells that
But
prevent you
I
from,
think that
buffing,
ultimately
circles.
your ban list at home should
Why not?
reflect your group's
This is good
goals.
spell.
And if you
We
can
kinda had a
read
discussion
that
about it
12-page
earlier, and I
nonsense.
think if they want to allow the
here.
tome, but
let me just like mute the rest of Discord so that way I can talk directly to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the tome at all, but I think if people want to use it, I would just ban corrupted boon. I don't think it's gonna be fun. But like I think a rules and a ban list, Anthony, should not be necessarily like fixed. I think that it really should reflect the group's goals, right? If you have a group of friends that you're playing with at home and you guys are, you know, like, oh, you have no group? That's okay. I mean, like, you could learn our rules and try to jump into our group, but like, I think fundamentally that having one rule thing that you're everybody's going to arrive at just doesn't make any sense, because the rules are not going to create the same results for all players. They're just really not. Like, at the end of the day, the people playing Evolved are typically going to be incredibly high skill players, and so most of those people are not they're not going to want to create rules that are fun. They're going to want to create rules that are fair. Whereas if you're just trying to create rules at home for you and your group, that's really what that document is for, is to encourage everybody to experiment and do something creative and have fun with the game, which is like what this is gonna do. I mean, I have already said that if you guys gang up on me and defeat me, I am glad to become Vegeta and help you fight Zombie. Like, this is where it is on the stream. Why do I want to fight you? What do you mean? What do you mean, Son Goku? Why do I want to fight you? Because I'm the Prince of all Saiyans, and you're just like some little runt who happens to be insanely powerful. How dare you?
I love this already.
Why do I want to fight you?
He's so mad about it already.
Alright, I got the code down. Sorry, it took me a minute to remember. I need to post that.
Just marry some hot Earthling.
I didn't do any of that. Whatever.
Okay,
We're like... We're so far into the stream, I'm not
changed
gonna bother posting links.
And you can pin it.
It should still be
it's already,
pinned.
yeah.
Change cross-network play to
Thank you,
full.
Zombie. Love you.
Oh yeah, everybody change your cross network to make to full.
Well, I love you right now, Zombie. When you kill me in game, we'll see.
What?
I said I love you for doing all this, but when you kill me in game,
Yeah, the revenge will come out.
Okay, multiplayer.
Alright, I have no
no,
idea
God,
what I'm doing.
Walker.
Probably I'm going
Jesus
to fall flat
Christ,
on
you
my
just
face due
closed
to
that
the hero rework, but it should at least be entertaining.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
easy
yeah.
when you. It's not so bad when you start out with it. We had to do it
have
live.
Arctic Rex, Gadir Helmet, and Archimage attitude.
I do hate seeing ads. I'm not trying to
Okay.
watch this video. Go
I
away.
want to.
I'm just trying to like open this tab that I closed.
playing a build that I haven't played much for RP reasons, because there was 7 players. I'm like, this can't go well. I'm gonna lose, so that's just roleplay.
Online multiplayer, available sessions, join with code, and
Yeah,
go.
I should have traded that. No.
Yeah,
I might
I
change your dragon's
created
weapon and
build
stuff.
yesterday.
There's no
And I
Archmage
did-
at higher. I'm out.
Yeah, why? Yeah, why is that disabled?
What?
There's a core aspect of me role playing as myself.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
who already take my color?
Well, you're gonna have to tell us what your color is, Zombie.
It's not me.
It's red.
Not me.
Not me.
Those goes.
But also, I'm not giving up because last time for my birthday celebration, I had to have my color switched. So I ain't switching.
Oh,
I-
yes,
I-
They
fair.
made you do that? Why would they do that to you?
I have that.
I don't even remember that conversation.
They don't respect middle-aged men, which I am.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
Which
Us middle-aged white men have it the hardest.
Yeah, you know
it. Okay, I can
are
change.
these statements?
What other? No, it's not good.
Alright, this is my faction. This is me now.
Okay.
Bob's Burgers reference. This is me now.
Oh, right. So the other thing, of course, is that although we are role playing, we are trying to include like as many
Classic.
things that I think are going to function for us
Why?
in like
Give
generic
me a
things
blue
for
board.
us.
I don't
We went with
want
Inner Fire over Inner Lightning
Oh, sick,
for
you guys are all
mostly
here, you're just getting
vibes
your
and
factions,
roleplay
and then at
reasons.
some point
But there
somebody
are
checked the
like
realm
also
setup.
mechanical reasons why
I'm
you
not sure if we need
might
to
want to bring
change
in Inner
anything
Fire
in
on a
terms
build
of
like
the
this, right?
traits,
If you're
but we
playing
can.
If you're playing Age of Wonders 4 and you're trying to play with a mage, you're probably going to be going into Lightning Evocation, at which point, guess what makes your auto-resolves way better for your free city fight? Inner Fire is much better than Inner Lightning under those circumstances. They're pretty similar in terms of combat, but like ultimately, I think that Lightning is the best one. It's just that I kind of like this interaction with mages and the way that you can do some fun stuff. And I went back and forth on whether I wanted to be the mage or the spiritualist Eldritch Sovereign. It kind of doesn't matter. Wait, what? I'm not underground. Yeah. Okay. But like the Tome of the Tentacle, which we will be including on the tier list whenever we do the rework on that, but Tome of the Tentacle has some issues where like a lot of their power budget was built into the Constrictor, and the Constrictors, to be clear, are much better than all of the other tier 2 cultural polearms. They're just better. But they're still tier 2 polearms, and so like putting all of your power budget on a unit that is ultimately going to be obsoleted over the course of a long game means that really all we're getting here is just like starting Astral Affinity. But starting Astral Affinity, of course, is like really good because of getting through to Astral 2 pretty quickly on our Empire tree. Oh yeah, Unbounded Tomes is nonsense. We could do that as like I would only do that honestly, but I would love to do it as auto resolve only with timer on. I would 100% do that. And by auto resolve only, I do mean auto resolve against other people. Don't at me. Like I would 100% do that though. There's no affinity requirements for tomes. You can just research whatever you want to. Like you are no. I think it means that you don't need the affinity requirements, but you still need the like the pacing requirements, you know, the tier ones. So Bruno, the affinities we are planning on for this game are going to be mostly full shadow chaos. We're going to be like wandering through some of the sillier nonsense, and I think what I feel is like pretty good representation of myself. Yeah. It's very nonsense. It is very nonsense. No, this is listen.
Windslayer, for lulz and good content, you can get happening intensity on high.
Oh yes.
Are we
everyone
doing
else
happening
look at
intensity
that.
high?
I would-
Happening intensity?
It's gonna kill somebody.
Let's do it.
Wait,
we play with
is
dolls
anyone
and-
really opposed to
I
this?
thought about
Because
Shadow
I
Astral.
want to hear their
I would say that if we do happening
know what it is.
intensity on high, so this is like how powerful the like toll of seasons and things that are equivalent
not
to that.
How powerful. It's how often
Frequent.
happening happened. It's not how they.
Oh, it's not how
It's
strong
the
the toll is.
frequency.
No,
It's
it's
just
frequency. Yeah,
It's the
and,
frequency of those
we-
little pop-ups?
We don't play with toll of season.
Okay,
because,
cool. Yeah, never mind. I'm
It's the
okay with that. Then.
constellation things that happen.
It's the it's the silly constellation things.
and other stuff like this.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna be
in
how
for
we
I.
okay with it
walk
being
Let's do
it,
on.
it.
guys.
As long as we're all okay with that, I mean, it's just, it's fun.
It's more random
it's how we
nonsense,
walk
but
it.
There's some
that's
drama.
absolutely my vibe. Like, Undeadless Shadow runs,
Alright,
Bruno,
I think I'm
are
pretty good with the
generically
settings,
really
but
good.
take a second to make sure you guys like
there
what you
are
see here.
some fantastic tools on Shadow whenever it comes to
really,
scaling up your knowledge.
want
There's also just like
some,
great tools whenever it comes to scaling up your early game
Maybe,
auto resolves.
one of,
And those are like
expansion
really
or Magic
fundamentally
Victory,
two of the
because,
most important things that you can do in the game.
but
And then they
sometimes
also
it's
function well in the
hard
fight
and
phase, which is like really what I'm looking
with,
for ultimately.
FFA.
And so we're gonna do a lot
Zombie's
of
got
like
plans. Magic
things
Victory
with
is
No, I don't
Shadow
have
Comes
plans.
here, although we're going to
never
not
want,
take Whiteborn, which is
Magic
silly
Victory.
because Whiteborn is actually like a lot
just,
better now.
So
But
long.
it just didn't
Yeah,
vibe
in
with
big
the
games,
with what we're doing, and because I am
last
an
time I
Eldritch
played
Sovereign,
FFA, it's
I'm not going to
really,
transform
if,
into an undead, so I'm not going to research
not
Whiteborn. My people will
Magic
just keep
Victory
dying. It's
will
fine.
never end
They're
this
used to
game
it by now.
because we left in three players, and all three was equally strong and just cannot attack each other, because if one attack, other
Yeah, they were in,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
in a
automatic.
Mexican standoff.
And because of expansion and Magic Victory was on, we can make fight real.
I still want to like just like force Triumph to give us that dev tool to allow us to have the AI to fight each other, because I really think that if you just give them active seals, if Triumph is somehow afraid that we're gonna make the AI look bad, they don't play with their AI enough because
if you want
active seals the AI
spice,
will win. I promise.
if you want more spice, you can.
Oh, we're doing Wondrous Past?
Go with seals too.
I kind of like the idea since we got a very large map to put on the seals, but I also know that it could be something people don't like. And yes, Walker, I think we will do Wondrous Pass. They were just saying it will help you farm out your heroes.
Sure, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention. I was talking to my chat, but it doesn't matter. That's fine.
In the multiplayer, and it's kind of.
So I don't know,
New
which
experience
like
for me.
that's a very
I know
complicated
when we
question
did do
because
seals in
you know,
one of
like
our
obviously
MPs,
I'm
people
not.
just kind of never left their territory and just sat on this.
I'm just gonna like. Yeah, it's a kind of a problem, but if we just don't put them on active, then I don't think that's going to be as big an issue here, because they're going to generate grievances for everybody, and then everyone's going to declare war on each other. You kind of can't win. Yeah, we're doing Diplo on. This is just like, this is old school, brother. We're going back like 9 years, and we're gonna play silly nonsense here. Well, we do sometimes do that whenever Diplo is turned off, but like, when Diplo is turned off, my vibe is that I think we should just be aiming to end the game and fight each other. Whereas with Diplo, now, mind you, with Diplo on, I kind of feel like if we're all alright with it, that we shouldn't do, like, maybe at all, any trading at all, maybe extremely limited trading, because trading is, like, a big issue in regards to game balance, because if like, one player just, like, decides to if one player exploits another for resources accidentally, it's not going to make anybody feel good. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, like, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, fair trade. Yeah, I think I could be open to that. So, like, I think good is a design space. I really don't know how they're going to fix it, because in order to drive up your good, now, fortunately, with the Umbral Abyss, there is access to a lot of good. If you go into the Umbral Abyss and you find an Umbral infestation, an Umbral dwelling, then you can just choose to, like, be permanently at war with them, which gives you plus 20 good, and therefore, like, you can actually farm up good really quickly if that's what you're looking for. But that is really sort of like the only option where it is mechanically advantageous, or at least not as mechanically disadvantageous, to gain good. Because, like, basically everything else is just a value prop. Should you gain evil in exchange for getting gold? Like, I'm gonna push that button 150,000 times. This is the way that it goes, right? So we're gonna... I don't know about good. I think that as a design space... I think as a design space, they probably just... I think they need to rework maybe how you get alignment when fighting against evil. Maybe that could be a part of the game, right? Like, if you're a neutral character like Vegeta at some point in Dragon Ball Z, like at some point in Dragon Ball Z, I think pretty obviously Vegeta moves from being an evil character into being a neutral character. But I think that movement is pretty obviously driven by his conflict with other villains within the Dragon Ball Z universe. And I kind of feel like that's thematic and fits well with the way that conflict works in real human society. And so I wouldn't mind to see that if you are if you're fighting against evil and you do lots and lots of warring against it and destroy lots of their units and stuff, that you accumulate good, whether or not you have a righteous crusader or not. Because I think it's emblematic of what you would do, right? Like Peter Wiggin kind of like laid it all out for us, where if you just pretend to be a good person long enough, then it doesn't really matter if you're pretending to be a good person, because fundamentally there isn't a difference between somebody who is pretending to be a good person for their entire life versus somebody who is actually a good person for their entire life. What? I heard my name. This time I heard my name. This time. What? Wizard King can cast two spells per turn? Yeah. Listen, I would be okay with that. Like that was designed. That rule was designed for skirmish, but I would love to test it out here. I'd be totally open to it, right? Cast 2 different spells. That is also true. Wizard Kings, I kind of feel like, on the other hand, if people want to just vibe with Wizard Kings right now, then I'm open to that too. Yeah.
Because I know double Comet of Calamity doesn't seem too fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
I
bad.
can see that.
Is that something we should put on the ban list too? Because it sounds like we have maybe a consensus on people.
No,
from
it's
people.
it's
No,
good
it's-
when it's one time. It's okay. It's just
Yeah.
spell. But
Okay.
when you cast it,
You can totally deal with it, but if they just like double Comet of Calamity your two sides, then you're like very much broke.
Well, sweet. I
it's
put that
not
on my build
only,
without even reading any of the text on it. So awesome.
yeah, it's not only calamity. It's any tier 4 spell.
Yeah, double Lava Burst too. Like,
Yeah, let's just say no doubling up on tier 4+ spells off of Overchannel.
But if you're in a group,
I think
Alright,
that's
if
fair.
you're in
somebody
a
could
team,
add that, I think we can. Go ahead.
both players
we're
can
ready.
cast, because
We had said if it's 2 players against 1 player, that the team has 1 spell
Yeah,
in
team
the
has one
past.
spell.
I think.
okay.
But I think
I
that
could see
is
that. Okay.
that's something that if we want to put that in there, we can. But I think I think we kind of had that rule for a while, that understanding for a minute.
Yeah.
At least.
Does anybody
I
know
think
is
I can
Steadfast
press start.
still bugged? Like,
What?
my understanding was that
it
it was
should have been
pretty
fixed
broken.
according to the devs.
Okay.
What fix?
Steadfast was just not working, and it was giving people like 2 turns for no reason.
Whoa.
I don't
Like,
know.
it will last like 2 to 3 turns.
Yeah, it was
Kind of,
ridiculous.
so.
It was just playing
Like,
on
if-
power
if it-
overwhelming the
If
entire
it
game.
happens, let's just, for example, agree on not using the unit until it loses the steadfast or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
we
fair.
can start. I think.
Yeah, let's go.
All
Let's go.
good?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
everybody
just
have their
realized I didn't
correct
change my
character
title. No.
Everybody
Winslayer!
make sure your
Oh,
character is chosen.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah,
rule
yeah.
about tier 5 tomes spells? Like, you can cast only one of each tome, or you can cast, for example, Dispelling Web and Time Stop.
1 second. My
I think you can
dashboard
just
here
all
needs
stuff. Not
stats.
just on not on one turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's
I'm okay with
like
if-
I can cast Dispelling Wave twice in one combat.
Wait,
Yeah, why
are
not?
didn't
You
we
don't
ban
have,
Dispelling Wave?
Mana
Isn't
or
Dispelling Wave still on bans?
spell points on this.
Okay, guys, I'm completely zoning out. Can we please put
Yeah,
those
let's
rules
play.
in writing? Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the current
Yeah,
rule
sure.
set is.
Let's have it ready.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
all
Hey,
I
we're-
just-
listen,
I
everybody,
wanted to check one
listen.
thing quickly.
All of you guys
Yeah,
are
yeah,
arguing
listening.
about things that are going to happen in 3 episodes. Let's click ready and go. Like,
Yeah.
we can
Yeah,
figure the
yeah,
rest
yeah.
of this stuff
let's-
out later.
Let's just go. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my
That-
my
This,
title.
this is
figured out
not going to
later.
be a
I'm doing
problem
it.
for the first stream, I promise.
I'm doing it.
We can
I'm sorry it
argue
took a
about
minute.
this in 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh,
I'm glad
oh,
that
oh.
we got people who like to be on the same page about things.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm hoping that my restream works here, because it's definitely looking weird for some reason. It doesn't have the normal stuff in the corner. I might need an extra second on this turn, but hey, we're doing it.
There's
Listen,
3
I'm going to need an
streaming.
extra, like, 300 seconds on each turn, so vibe, brother.
I'm gonna take 300 of your seconds.
No, I need them. They're for my tentacles.
Nah.
You know this, Garacian.
You have tentacles?
Oh no,
I
what's
mean,
going on
like,
with Restream?
somewhere.
Oh, guys, Restream's being annoying.
For those of you who do not know, Gracian helped me
It's taking
actually
a while.
do a flavor vibe
bored.
check on the things that we built into me in real life.
Damn, look how long this is taking to load. Crazy.
I think it's probably because it's like 7 players, probably.
Yeah, I guess.
I think this is probably going to be the largest multiplayer that we've had on in this group for. It really has been like months since we've had more than
Mine
5,
ever,
right?
I think.
Yeah, you were not here for the absolute insanity that we had almost a year ago, where we had literally 8 players, but it was nuts.
Oh God. All right. Before everybody gets excited, does everybody not load in with the right thing?
So
my
far,
God,
I loaded
no.
into a black
Restream's
screen.
not letting me stream from the normal source. No, guys, this is gonna take me a minute.
It's okay. I'm gonna get started on my turn, and you can figure that out on your own, Winsley. I have faith in you, buddy.
No, I need to figure out where I can put it
are you
in my
guys
YouTube at least to stream, and I don't stream directly. I usually use Restream, and it's being weird. It's not. No supported channels enabled. Why?
Can one of you guys go out to the menu and take a look at the checksum? Because I may be out of date.
Oh.
The game tossed me back to the menu.
Okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go check on that.
Okay.
So
You want the version number?
Yeah.
The last 5 is 99524.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Very
updated.
confusing.
How?
Oh, wait,
It's automatically.
I have no idea.
Walker, maybe you can help me figure out how to do
Yo.
this, because I don't want to obviously talk about this on stream because it could be kind of weird.
I would
and
love
don't
to,
wanna,
but honestly,
play stuff.
I gotta
Gosh.
level. I still have not figured out how to use Restream, and I've watched
I'm not.
20
I'm just
minutes
trying
of
to
stuff.
stream to YouTube. I just need to figure
Oh.
out how to click those buttons. How do you freaking do this? I'm
So
sorry, I
like
didn't figure
the way
this
that I
out.
normally set it up is I have just like a generic file for my streams, and then I'll click stop stream or start streaming in OBS, and then it'll be like, which one do you want to use? And I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna throw the thumbnail in here, and I'm not gonna change anything else, and I'll just say whatever, and it'll go to my YouTube live tab as a private stream event. And then I just make all of the modifications there, and then whenever I come back to OBS, I can click start streaming whenever I want to, and then I can pick the new stream that I've actually set up and put files and stuff on.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put my key and code, because I just know I need the stream key and code, and I've gone to the create button and start. There's a streaming software button. Oh my god, guys, this is stressing me out so much.
It's okay.
All good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start my turn because it is gonna probably take a little while.
Streaming software.
Definitely it's take a while.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute our friends for just a little bit so we can start thinking about what this turn is going to look like. But this is, I think, generically a fight that I'd be pretty excited to be taking. So you have 6, 6, and 4, so you can kind of base off how much experience points you're gonna get based off of this, but also just based off of this. This is just like a good handle if you don't know what it looks like when you're trying to farm up your first fights. Once people start collecting enough passive experience points, then you can no longer use this as a tool, because this thing will scale up and then the cost requirements will scale up. But it's 4 EXP for a tier 4 or tier 1, and then it's 6 for a tier 2. And because rounding is favorable in Age of Wonders 4, you actually do not want to bring 4 units to this fight. You actually want to bring 5. So what this means is we're gonna go ahead and I think, again, this is the sort of fight where I'm pretty happy not bringing the support unit, just so that we don't lose it at the first fight, because it really is, it's really annoying when you lose your support unit before turn 5. Once you have your tier 2 set up, then it's really not that big a deal. Your tier 2 town hall set up, it's not that big a deal. Alright, so the Astral Lift is over there. We're going to go ahead and start this fight. We'll turn mana off. We're bringing the 5. Somebody's gonna die for sure, but that doesn't matter. Neither of you matter. Neither of you matter. The only thing that really matters over there is the Dusk Hunter. Or not the Dusk Hunter, the Dawn Defender. And let's go grab another unit. Okay, cool. We got a Plague Serpent. That's pretty neat, giving our tier 2s a little more value. There's an industry fight over there. An industry fight without gold is not as useful because you really do just generically need gold in order to keep your military presence looking all right. Winsley, how are you doing over there, buddy? I don't know. He's panicking. Somebody bring him oxygen. Let's see. Go live in order. Yeah. If you're just like streaming straight. Yeah. When you click stream on OBS, it actually, unless you have it set to auto start, it won't actually start the stream. It waits until you actually click the start like go live button in the top right. He is okay, cool. He's alive. Walker, you're just not even gonna set up for this fight, are you? I don't think so. God damn it. We're gonna have turn 1, and we're not even gonna be level 2? But that's okay. The first fight really... Oh, wait. Why didn't we... Wait a second. Something weird, like really weird just happened in regards to EXP. I feel like I just experienced a bug because I got like half of the amount of experience points that I was supposed to out of that fight. What happened? That doesn't make any sense. What just happened? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll just take this fight this way. I think this is still a doable one. This would be a lot easier if we were level 2, though. God damn. Where did that bug come from? I don't know if I want to risk it onto this, but I feel like we are kind of committed at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and take the fight, even though we experienced this weird bug. I don't know why we lost all that EXP and where it went, but neither of those units matter. We have the only 2 that we really care about. And we have an artisan workshop. Oh, we did it. Thank God. And I think we can still justify probably just sticking up a... Wait, what? I'm gonna take a light forge first before a library even though we are on oh right. Let's give that. And then I think we should be ready to rock. I'm gonna grab this as an outpost because it's a giant outpost, and therefore it's gonna give us a lot of area to heal, and it's also not adjacent to anything important. As just like an aside, if you're playing with Hermit Kingdoms, then you need to be really careful where you put your stuff, because you really are going to have some issues where, like, if your outposts are out of position, you just can't do anything. Like your cities are going to have no tiles they can grow onto, and it's gonna feel pretty bad. What's going on? No, stop touching my borders. They're my borders.
It's not allowed.
Friends.
Diplomacy is on,
people.
so, right?
Yeah, diplomacy is on.
Alright.
But to stay away from my borders.
Great.
Get out of here.
No.
Top chat. I think I can see chats. This is good. If anyone
So we need to find our free city sort of like immediately so we can declare war on it or get some evil somehow. We could potentially find some evil inside the umbral gate. That is always an option whenever it comes to
I need to
playing the game
place
these
a link
days.
in Discord.
Because as long as we give them
What's the
something
link
that
to
they
my
want.
YouTube streams? I don't
As
know
long as
this
we give
link.
them something, like the evil dudes something that they want, we
There
should
must
be
be
in
an easy way to
a
do
good
this.
spot. And with the Light Forge, I think we
get
can offset
to-
any of those losses that we took early. We just need to find a little more production to push it out.
Or
Or a little more food to grab the boost. Either one would work.
Incognito maybe.
You know,
will let
Walker,
me
you
try
are
and
playing
find
with
what it would just look like
Hermit
to
Kingdoms.
post places.
You could potentially double this out
Do it for you.
and grab
Nah, thank you.
an iron
Yeah, if you can
deposit
post the
and
link to
a
my YouTube
pasture.
video, then I'll
Does that
just
make
post
any
that,
sense
on
here, Walker?
Discord to make it.
Does that make any sense here, Walker? I don't think that makes any sense here, Walker. Let's see where the free city is and what its stuff is. If we can't find it by the end of next turn, I think
Wait,
I
so
actually
even after all
did
that,
just
I
talk
finished my turn
myself into
before
doing
Badok.
that.
Yes.
Oh yes, that means that Badok is doing some really nuts stuff over there.
No, like it just enter in game. To...
Yeah,
Well,
like
Oh
like
right,
Badok
yeah,
was
he was
super
having
late.
bugs. Right, that yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can
I
find.
can't remember it now.
That's gold. That's gold. That's good. That's sort of like production and sort of like draft. It's another 16 EXP
Easy
fight,
fight.
which means we really do want to have
believe
like
it.
extra units over there if we can afford them. All right, Walker. You said that like don't ever do this, but because we have the extra Imperium and because I think here our drive
That's
to
useless.
conquer
Cool.
really is going to benefit immensely from getting this boost done immediately.
alright,
I think I'm in
whatever,
for
it's
it.
gonna
I think I
nice.
talked myself into it.
it.
Let's go do the scouting real
Alright.
quick.
Wait, that doesn't have
first, because
anything
that
on
can
it? It's
that
just a
can
mana.
change what
Just a
your
mana.
alignment is. Again, if we just find some,
Well,
just find a little bit of evil, Walker.
This is not
Just a little bit.
looking
Like you don't need to go crazy.
that exciting over here.
Oh my God, there's
This is no bueno.
I'm stuck in a I can't retreat screen. Oh my God, I had to click it like 5 times.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
Lovely.
You have to go to open menu in the right, exit the session and rejoin.
I got it. I just had to click it like 15 times.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because it
This is
happening
fine.
now.
Like we can
It's a new bug.
do a
It's
little
kinda
bit of force
annoying.
march on
Yeah.
you.
Whispering Stone reminder.
You.
Oh, thank
I
you.
remembered this time. I remembered on my own.
Yeah.
Very well.
It doesn't matter because I still haven't found my free city, but I did remember.
Testing like 24/7 at this point, so you've had a lot of time to practice.
I don't think you understand how little that matters. I like the number of times where I've had like 1,200 hours in game and just like refused to remember that I even have a Whispering Stone until turn 8. It's constant.
Yeah.
It's constant.
Wait, I should
So
have my turn
there's-
soon. But
there's our
no
gold.
nodes around me. Ah,
Good stuff.
where
I
are my
like this.
nodes? I'm gonna
Oh,
go here.
right. Yeah, mute the others. Yeah. Remind me if other people are going absolutely bananas in chat, then hit me up. Other than the bug, I have a pretty good start. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I have experienced and observed that before where I've had a fight where like a hero just didn't get any experience points on it for some reason. No, like it's that happens if the hero dies, but like that's not the issue. I've seen it with on heroes who like haven't taken any damage, and like I've watched the auto resolve and they should have gotten experience points and they just straight up didn't get it. It might be because like I click through screens a little too fast. that might contribute to it. I don't know. I'm never gonna stop zombie. You cannot convince me otherwise. I don't know about this one. If we were level 3, this would be so easy. God, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Oh, nice. That looks a little easier. And that has mana. Oh, no, that's draft. Alright, whatever. None of these units matter, Walker. You're gonna get other units later. Let them all die. That's cool. And let's grab, I guess, another Dawn Defender now. Where is all the experience points going? This is so weird. Did they do a patch to change the way that this thing works? After I made the video? I don't think that makes any sense, because I think that they were actually correct on game design there. I think that Triumph had it right, because it was good for like casual players to be able to get favorable rounding, but whatever. If they disagree, then they disagree. What? What? Like, this is so unbelievably weird, because I tested this morning and like the EXP system was working exactly as I described in the video, and now it's not working at all. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening here, but it's like something is, I was testing this on vanilla on stream like literally 30 minutes ago and showing how the EXP system was working, and now it isn't working at all here in multiplayer. Like, you're not getting any of the experience points you should be. I'm level 2 after like 4 fights. Something is broken. No, like, dude, that's what I was thinking about, but like, I started this stream at 11:15 and we did a fight through to like turn 4 or 5 where we were like collecting the right amount of experience points in each combat, and we're just not at all here, like not even remotely. Something weird is happening in this game. Like, I'm at level 2 after like 4 different fights with the right number of units. I don't know what the hell is wrong here, but something is wrong here. Yeah, that might be it, but like, this is insane. Like, I am really not happy with the way that this is going simply because of weird bugs. This is so strange. Like, I don't get it. Like, what the hell is going on here? I guess, but like, how? Show me how. I don't understand. It was very, very easy to understand just observing in single player. Yeah, it is the power of vibes. It's just gonna kill me. It doesn't matter. If I get to level 3, all right, cool. I got to level 3. It doesn't matter. Now we're fine. I'm complaining into outer space, but we got to level 3. I have like 5 or 6 different video like save files where I got to level 5 by turn 5. Like, but something is going wrong here in terms of the EXP system on multiplayer, and I don't know what, and I don't know why, and that drives me insane. But it's very, very, very easy to just like watch the first 20 minutes of this stream. No, I hit level 3, but like, it's very, very easy to observe that there's something weird going on in terms of EXP here in multiplayer, and I don't like it. Why Triumph? Fix your bugs, please. For the love of God. For the love of the game. Yeah, there are some things that are like meaningfully better on the current patch. Like teleport doesn't just like randomly obliterate you anymore. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just hurry this out, and then because we are choked on mana, I am gonna justify picking up the shrine. There's mana. That's all we really need. That's the greatest input cost. I don't believe you, Gracian. I literally do not believe you. If you tell me that you're level 1 right now, I think I'm gonna call you a liar. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think you can... Yeah, make damage. Let's go grab this mana. So now we can pretty easily force people in. Yes, put it to chat. Put it to your chat. See how they feel. So this is supposed to be 16, so we are supposed to get like 20 if we bring 5 units into this fight. He unlocked the gamer achievement. Oh my god. You know, I guess this is fine. I guess this is fine. Let's go here. Whoop. Do we have enough mana and draft and gold to justify bringing another Dawn Defender to that fight? Just marching it out? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let's go do some scouting. I think, yeah, let's just have those rules conversations like after this stream, because I don't think it's really gonna matter for episode 1. Oh. I would be potentially open for that, but that would be like a pure RP. Like, I think we'd have to come up with a story, honestly, like something funny and silly and strange. All right, let's see. Let's go here. Let's jump in on that. Hopefully we can find some more mana. Probably gonna just delete that Magma Serpent, honestly. We don't need the mana upkeep. Get out of here, buddy. All right, you come back, and then we have enough mana for you to come in. You can't get there. We can't get you there unless we're prepped. I don't know, man. I feel like we can still take this fight with level 3. Oh no, but we can't even get into range for that. All right, let's pick this up and go. Yeah. No, it goes like over and over and over again. Like it'll replace itself every couple of turns. Wait, get out of here. Who's building an outpost in my backyard? It is. It's literally like, here's my capital, and then there's an outpost. It's on the same. It's in the same screen. The same screenshot. Honestly, like I have my capital and somebody else's outpost on the same screen right now. It's turn 3. This is a large map. This is very large. Oh my god. We did it. Alright, so let's see if we can get those guys into fights. Umbrax. Oh, alright. Listen, you bet, go away from, this is my Clawmark Cave. This is my stuff. Get out of here. I didn't make it yet, but I will. No! Alright, alright. So this should be for EXP here. We should be able to get the level up unless something weird. Oh no, this is 5 EXP. All right, no, we're not gonna get a level up off of that fight, Walker. I don't know where those EXP went. Where did those EXP go, Walker? Who took them? Anthony, did you steal my EXP? If you stole my EXP, I am gonna tell my mom. I'm gonna make fun of you, and I'm gonna tell my mom, and she's gonna be like, Walker, you can't do that. You can't do that. Just nonsense. Is this another fight? Sweet, it's another fight. So, only thing I think I see there is that. That's the only one I'm super worried about. Maybe we come back down, actually, and take these guys. Because we can take that fight and then get to level 4. And then this really will be a pretty easy fight on the Clawmark Cave. We also might have lost the XP from the mind control. That might have been the problem. That's a really, really, really unlikely thing to see. Radiant Guardians, I have fought like twice. I have no idea. The weird support one, right? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, wait. All right, so we can grab library here and then pick up the tier 2 next turn, maybe? Probably, actually, we can buy that out and then push that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Let's grab, I guess we'll grab Tendril Labyrinth before we grab any of the rest of the stuff. I'm not super big on Tendril Labyrinth, but here, because we are playing as high, I do think that you do generically want that. It's unexciting. That is one of those things that I would love to see just get buffed in some way. I don't know how they would buff it, but I think defensive things are just largely avoidable as structures. Walker, there's your evil. It's right here. Just pay attention. Jesus Christ, it's right there. Oh, somebody has an Eternal Bedchamber is already cleared. No, I'm not stopping. Never stop not stopping. Yeah, stop it. Stop. Just stop it. Just stop it. Just nonsense. All right, listen, here are a couple of really good fights that should be pretty easy. We'll probably just pick those up and bounce back. I don't know what the heck is going on here in terms of the weird EXP things, but I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I think we're all right. It's going to be rough for the first couple of turns, but that's just the way it's going to go. Yeah, let's go there. And we don't have any damage on us, so like I can force march myself. And then I guess we'll bring you down next turn. Yeah, we'll bring you down next turn. I don't need that. And then we'll grab... Oh, wait. We'll grab this as a city, right? Or maybe we grab this as a city, because that's next to the Astral Dew. Yeah, we'll grab that as a city. What? No, go away. It's constant hissing sounds. Goobiness? Goobiness? Alright, let's go right here. This is a good spot for us to stand on, simply because it is activated on both of those fights. And I do think that's where we are looking to go. So this is 8, 12, 16, so we should be able to bring 5 here. And we should be able to bring 5 here. We'll see if the game agrees. Alright, evil. We will give you, I suppose, a sacrifice of flesh. So now we finally, on turn 6, have accomplished a little bit of neutrality. Thank God. Now I think we can grow. Now we can grow. Yeah, you absolutely should. It's really bad for your autos. How many people do get access to command? It's supposed to be, I think it might go on like a handful of the cool ones, like the undead lady, but like I think by and large you're not supposed to be getting it. Get it? So is Winsley just gonna like reset onto something else? I think. Are you open to that? I mean, you might want to do it anyway for your auto resolves, to be entirely honest, because Ouches has tried it. Like, one of them really has tried it and like sent me a bunch of screenshots and stuff, and your auto resolves are a lot better without it. I made a video about it, Gracian. Go watch some of my content. It won't drive you that insane, I hope. That's how I'm gonna phrase that. All right. Now let's start this fight with you. Oh, God, dang it, that Dawn Defender actually would be really sweet. Oh, the character wasn't supposed to have it, and now it's just gone? Yeah, so, good. This is fine. Everything is fine. Just ignore Winslaya. He's just Winslaying over there, doing Winslaya stuff. Yeah, he found my zombie mama. I don't think I want to bring that, honestly. But we have herbivores, Walker. Why are you bringing herbivores if you're not going to bring these units to fights that they really shouldn't be brought into? I don't know, Walker. You're absolutely right. Let's bring all of these units into fights they shouldn't be brought into. Oh, we found our free city too. Oh, we found our free city. Okay, cool. So we can actually still take that fight here. We have Madcaster. We are going to pick up the draft ritual here because we have, lost much more than enough things, I think, to justify picking up the draft ritual. And given that we are going to be pushing through, I think, to Atrium in a couple of turns, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that there, and then I'm going to start building that tomorrow, or like next turn, and then we should be able to vibe, I think, actually, on the tier 2, because I think we can boost it out with this. Yeah, I think that'll work. What? Why is this free city tier 1? Free city, because it's garbage at tier 1. Garbage. They don't have any walls. They're not cool. They don't have a Town Hall 2. The Town Hall 2 is the good one. Right? Like, so much free production that you get off of that. It's crazy. Walker, you need to commit to using this Imperium some way. I think the way that we're going to commit to using it is probably to capture Pharos. I guess we should probably scout, honestly. Let's see who's down there. Who's guarding you? Who is protecting you from me? Free city. A bunch of stuff that's weak to spirit damage. Alright, sweet. So this is actually not going to be that bad, despite early game losses and very strange behaviors in regards to the EXP system. I don't know what the heck happened there, but I think this should still be a pretty easy fight. I guess.
Don't have summoning to get.
Let's go this way.
You just have it on every hero.
Oh, right. I can't queue movement.
There's one other. That's just Badak, it looks like.
Badak.
Yeah, sorry,
no
I'm
pressure.
reading my hero tree.
Oh,
brother, do it.
You have champion
Brother,
of
do
war.
it.
It's skill in champion tree.
Why does Ritualist's summon Wyvern doesn't work on water battles? It's a flying unit.
It's a flying unit. I don't know.
No.
I got no idea.
They don't know.
That
is weird, yeah.
Ah, never mind. Done.
Okay, so they've given us another fight here instead of the industry fight, which is a little annoying because they did, like, the free city expansion did cost us production, but it also gave us gold back. And considering where we are in terms of
we need the mod, guys.
I'm
dying here. I need this
I'm
mod.
I'm open to it. The zombie sounds, it's perfect.
The zombie
it's
sound
just
mod.
so good.
I just went, oh no, my city when I hit a zombie.
Get
Like,
out
come on.
Yeah, yeah.
If you get me the sound bites, I will consider making that mod.
Perfect.
I'm not going
perfect.
to dig for them.
No. Don't waste your time, Vadok. We need it for skirmish stuff. Well, if you're gonna support our nonsense, we will support you. It's just the way it goes. Yeah, you know what? Let's take this the food fight here. I think that's gonna be really important for us in terms of growing. Because we do really want to get this thing up to pop 5. And I think we can do that while still doing the free city fight next turn.
What?
I think we can do the free city fight next turn, probably.
Why? Why are you like this, zombie? What haven't I done to you?
You dishonored him in some way.
Take this guy here because I don't want him dead. That would be very shameful.
Okay, is this enough durability here? This is supposed to be 6, 10, 18, so we should be able to bring 5 to this fight. So we have 2, 3, 4. Can you get into range if we
Well, I'm having
force march
fun.
you?
I'm not playing optimally. I can tell you that much.
No, you cannot get into
Oh,
range if you force march
yeah,
you.
same, of course.
Of course, same. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, unless I win, in which case I was doing it on purpose to win optimally.
yeah,
Yeah.
ultimately.
Not last.
Ultimately.
Attack the gargoyles.
Oh my game.
Yeah, we can just lose these guys. It doesn't matter. We're doing necromantic things. None of you matter to me. You can all get autoed off. Your mortality is a function of your being.
Goodbye.
Oh no! Goodbye.
Can we be a friend?
Goodbye.
Can we be friends? No.
no.
Why can't we be friends though, zombie?
Oh, no.
Reasons.
Yeah, I'm okay spending some of our limited gold reserves on just exposing a tower. I think that's probably worth it. And then I guess we are going to be really set up for the free city fight next turn rather than this one. Which means that we can just go ahead and force march this
I see no
guy this
reason
turn.
Why we can't be friends?
Yeah. Why?
He's getting
let's go.
stronger.
Okay, there's more production there for next turn, I guess.
Did I really get the Whispering Stone reminder and then not?
And boom.
Okay.
We'll start that
Yeah,
guy.
maybe.
We'll get the boost next turn.
Okay.
We'll get the gold refunded, and then
Did I say I
hopefully we'll
wasn't
be
playing
able to
optimally?
just
I'm
push
now
out a
really not playing
constrictor next
optimally.
turn. Because I would love to have a constrictor for this free city fight. I think it would be really good. And if not, we can always go over here to get this. We're just gonna have like 10,000 Imperium for 4 turns, and then never do anything with it, Walker. All right, Walker. All right, Walker. Just build this city immediately. Take this. As the constrictors come in, we'll do this. I think that's where this economy is now that we've sufficiently been hosed by some weird EXP bug going on. But we will. I think we'll still be in all right shape here. We've got 4 for collection. The Dawn Defender is going to be at what 76 HP next turn,
Is that what I'm seeing?
which is
No, it's
like
saying it wasn't
functionally
connecting.
max because it's going to have a consume floor ability at turn 1.
strange.
So this is 6, 10, 18. So we should be able to bring 5 to that. I think, like based off of lots of previous science. I don't know what is
Like,
going on
is
here
this
in
the same-
multiplayer, but it's supposed to
you wanna
be
make
able
it
to bring
straight?
5, and this can go through over to here.
Fully understand. But with diplomacy.
Diplomacy?
You literally cannot attack anybody until
Yeah, you need
certain
grievances.
have been met.
No, you could declare war without grievances. It will explode your economy. Like, I've done it to zombie before, but then you just end up with, like, negative Imperium.
Okay.
Yeah, I like my Imperium.
If you want to declare war and burn off all of your Imperium and then just, like, vibe in a corner of the game, you can do that, but I don't think it will help you.
Well, I don't want to. I just want to know how well I can trust whether or not people will leave me alone.
I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to
you
declare war on
never
anybody
advance
until I have
people.
enough grievances that I feel like I'm going to get value out of declaring war, and even then, I probably am just going to, like, vibe in my corner. It's the way it is.
Yeah, this map not.
Yes! Oh, Tea Master, absolutely! Turn that into a drinking game. Do the, like, I'm not gonna waste your time drinking game. I think those would legitimately be hilarious. I think that'd be top tier content.
I mean, that's
like,
it.
Eileen and I have played a couple of drinking games with some really dumb movies. The Avatar movie by M. Night Shyamalan, anytime anybody mispronounces any name or word in that movie, you have to drink. Please do not do that with shots. We played that with wine, and it was still like an absolutely it was messy, honestly. Like you get messy drunk just drinking wine while playing it on that game. So please be careful in regards to that. And then similarly, you can do it with Twilight. Twilight, anytime Bella touches her lip or touches her hair or bites her lip, you drink. And then whenever you're watching New Moon, it's anytime Jacob or any of the werewolves just like takes one of their shirts off for no reason, then you take a drink. It really is just like the best game I think I've ever played.
They woke up and chose violence.
It's so funny. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. All right, let's go with this. Let's go with this Forester. Then we have 46 plus 100, so 146, leaving us with enough to build.
To collect, like magic materials and stuff. There's nothing on the land over here. What is happening? Give me things.
No, zombie needs all the things.
No, zombie has enough things. Probably.
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. Yeah, I think we wanna buy rush this.
You have lots of stuff.
We've lost enough pieces, Walker. I think you need to bring some of these units back onto the board. So let's go ahead and start with probably a constrictor, because we do have a ranged hero. Oh no, farms are terrible. Like, you build farms for boosts.
Right, I forgot we were using
but like outside of that, you really should not be building farms.
Yeah.
Pretty much ever. Like, just as like a meta consideration, because of the way that like you can switch tiles back and forth. There really isn't like a good reason to be doing a lot with with like tons and tons and tons of pops. Like, you don't need 14 pops in a city for it to be good. You need 7 or 8. And so like the only thing you get from scaling out beyond that is you get access to
befriend brother.
You get access to wizard tower boosts and like town hall boosts, but like that's about it. Like, other than that, you're not really getting much.
I'm good again. I did it.
Good. Thank God. Jesus
Did you guys know sacrificing your pop to an untoward? I'm sorry. An undead queen is evil?
Oh yeah, sacrifice. What? Did you not?
Did you know that?
Did you not?
Death by undead snoo. That's not so bad.
Oh, hell yes. This is actually a really easy fight for us, because this one is going to be just Oops All Lightning weaknesses, and we are at least on Oops All Lightning damage. So this fight we absolutely can take this turn. I don't really care about the bugs or anything like that for this one. We're just going to obliterate you with Lightning Evocation.
Hero.
Yep.
Is it worth? Yeah.
Obliterate you with Lightning Evocation. Sweet. All right. I think we're back in business. Yeah, you come here. You guys all just vibe. You can do whatever you want to. It doesn't matter. You guys just hang out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
Who is watching me and why? Like, this scout.
In the game or in real life?
In the game. Oh, actually, yeah, and in real life. Explain yourselves. Why are any of you here? How dare you?
Who did this to Walker?
Why?
Oh, I missed you guys. It's good to have you all back.
Yeah, this is so silly.
Oh, this game's so slow.
Oh, wait. No, Walker, don't end the turn. Jesus. Like, use the draft ritual so that way we have a faster constrictor here.
All that sound over there. What are you doing? Who's doing something?
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Somebody just destroyed something.
I mean, I didn't destroy anything. I just cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, I don't check what.
Yeah, I should use my spells.
Yeah, we have this one.
Sweet. Have another mana node fight over there, but that's like so far out of position it doesn't matter. You are growing, and then we will have enough pop to, or enough Imperium to grab that. So,
else.
oh, 2 turns. 2 turns. But yeah, we can take the fight and then just kind of like hang out in the area and then start incorporating next turn.
Ending turn.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Yeah.
If we have to take that, if we have to take this fight on turn 9 without the ability to scale it, that's okay. They got rid of the extra stack that was here. That was crucial. We didn't want to fight 2 of these stacks at once, and thank God that it disappeared.
No.
Alright, so how long until I find Walker's stacks of just farm?
I mean, like, I hope you know that the stacks of farm are, like, my ruler, and then all of the things that I'm making auto-death. Like, that's what they're doing. They're all, I'm transforming them all into magical wisps for my own edification.
I think I'm gonna take 30 alignment here. I got that thing, Gian, that you mentioned. I can either take the Avenger or go for alignment. I think I'll go for alignment. It seems generally better.
Check that out.
I mean-
You hang out here and do your thing.
Yeah,
I
with
got
the
back to
build your
69 mana.
I think you guys can go down here. Yeah, I think you guys can go down here. We'll
jealous?
prep for that fight.
Wait, what? I
I got
missed
back
it.
to 69 mana.
You 69
Wait, I'm
mana.
jealous.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Gimme.
And I have the perfect amount of Imperium that if
big
I
ol'
do
city out
nothing
there.
for a while, I'll have 420. So it's probably not gonna happen.
Perfect.
He's done it. He's completed
level
Age
it,
of
bro.
Wonders 4.
Do you guys want me to drop out? Like I feel like it's not fair.
Yeah, there's no reason. You accomplished the actual Steam achievement in life. You don't really need to play the rest of this game. It's been cool hanging out with you, Gracie, and we'll see you next session.
Yeah, the world seed, which of course was PogChamp 42069, your mom. This gave me everything I needed.
I have 1 population
Always.
to grab this, but again, we oh, there's no roads over here though. So this is
Do you know
actually
on
movement
what
speed if we go this
storm,
way.
Heroes from Tavern got levels.
Yeah, let's hang out. What?
No.
What?
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 Huh?
What?
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 Oh no, we're doing it now. We're
Yes.
committed to this bit now.
This is the yes, it's all over.
I'm just picturing the Doctor Who. What?
What?
I don't like.
Yeah, this is
swamps.
good because now next turn we are actually going to have enough Imperium to incorporate. We should be
You
able
don't
to take
like
that fight. I
swamps?
don't
Uh-oh.
think these guys are going to hit level 4.
Yeah, it's so
Tragedy.
I don't think they're going to hit level 4. They need 2 EXP. Pretty sure you get
Oh, you're not
1
gonna
EXP
like my
right now
area.
per turn on normal world threats. I don't think that's going to hit a sig,
think
but even if it
there's a
does,
lot of
like if your
mountains on
opponent
this
hits a
map,
signature
from what
skill
I can
super
tell.
early, it's not the end of the universe.
Oh my
And
God, how
this is a
many
ritualist.
heroes,
So what we're going to be
this,
trying to look for is we're going to kill this
specific
ritualist and then we're going to just leave it
So
in
like,
our crypt
hero.
until we hit our next tier 1 tome.
You're
Because whenever we hit our
secretly
next tier
now
1
pushing
tome,
out
we're going to be able to
told you
recruit it
as
sort of
the
just
leader.
like as an animated thing. And have it actually be like really close to level
Define
4.
this.
I don't know. I saw some spec effect and
Yeah,
here
that
sounds
looks
like
alright.
boo.
Somebody must have
What does it
cleared an
mean?
infestation then. Right?
Oh,
If
no.
there's like a bunch of effects in a boom, then almost certainly somebody cleared an infestation.
Without me?
Without you, I'm sorry, zombie. It does
Oh,
sometimes
no.
happen.
Wait, I'm above the benchmark, zombie. I did it.
Oh, good for you.
It's only because of a random drop.
So
Well,
now,
Yeah, and,
with this constrictor and the
random,
population coming out, I
random
think we
wonder.
actually can get the constrictor
yeah.
down to Pharos
about
if we force march through the road,
Okay.
and then it'll be a question of whether or not it's worth it.
He did it. He just stopped
To
worrying
take
about
this
it.
fight first, but I don't think we want to. I think we want
was
the
easy.
HP for this fight because I think we're gonna need it. We don't have access to a Sun Priest for it, and therefore we don't have as easy access to spirit damage because we only have our Twin Awakening on our hero. But you know what? Only having the Twin Awakening on your hero is not the end of the world, Walker, and I think you know that. Oh,
Are you
dang it.
killing Shinespire?
I'm killing Pharos.
Where are you killing?
Wait,
Are your
G and
friends?
well, no, listen, I'm not killing anybody. I am slowly
guys,
incorporating them into my growing Akira blob. I think that's what I'm
Don't
doing.
forget to end your turns because we don't have timer.
Wait, yeah, there's
Swole.
one. Thank you, Zombie. I missed that because I was just about to check on the other stuff. All the other stuff that's
Yeah,
everywhere.
alright, so
the
this
time.
fight
Morbid,
definitely should be
morbid.
doable, right? You're still level 3. Yep, you gained 1 EXP per turn. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I can't
forward.
but help but to hyperfixate on strange things. It's the way it is. Alright, can you get here if we force march you? No, you cannot get there if we force march you. Alright, you outpost little liar guy. Trying to pretend like you're gonna be our friend and give us valuable combat power. How dare you? Yeah, you come here. Nobody else is in range for this reinforcement fight.
Yeah.
We have access to
Wow, harder
our
fight than I thought that
lightning.
was.
I think this will be
I feel like
fine.
I just heard someone cast a whirl
Right.
spell.
No.
No.
Yeah, I think this will be fine.
No, I would never.
Never, yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
turn 10.
start with
Never, ever.
a lightning evocation that's gonna bring down most of these guys
I
to
don't
like
think I
half
like these umbral
HP.
bussies that are
And then we're
spawning
gonna
all over
have
the world.
Dawn Defenders.
They're literally
with
everywhere.
Flora on. We might lose some of the Dawn Defenders here, but that's okay. Yeah, level 6, cool. So here, at level
Wow.
6, one of the problems, or one of the cool things about mages, depending on how you vibe with them, is that at level 6 with Displacement, because Displacement is actually just like way better, you can start doing challengers. I don't think it really made sense with this build, because I really am role-playing as myself. And I do think that it was necessary for flavor reasons that I be Collector. But I think you can make Challenger operate here if you're dedicated to the craft.
You guys ever do that thing where you queue up an enchantment and you're like, well, I'm not gonna cast it
I'm just
until
gonna go ahead and
like
make
I'm
a
gonna fight something because I'm just gonna be
Sunshine
using
here,
up upkeep, and then
honestly.
you forget.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, I gotta do next turn. Remember to turn it on next turn. I'm not gonna do it now because I don't have any fights left. And then next turn you forget.
Yeah.
And then now it's turn 10.
Yeah.
That may be exactly what happened to me recently.
And I still haven't cast it. Why would I? I don't want to pay the
Yeah,
upkeep.
exactly. You don't need any of that where you're going. You don't need any
God.
of that where you're going.
This is the mistake that just keeps on giving.
All right, so we need one more turn to or one more research to chew through things. Just generically having access to bolster
here,
resistance and
fighting
healing is
farm.
actually pretty sweet for
Farms
your
are
auto
bad, though.
resolves
I've heard people
because
say
again it just enables you to turn your mana on and get good
And
value.
get farms. Prove them wrong.
Whenever you can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
temporary
It's
HP,
obviously
it's
the right
almost
call.
always good. I don't know. I
See the
kind of feel like
lights.
there is
He's right.
enough mana down here that I can find
Oh my
something.
god, guys, why you go in prison? Go in crypt.
What? Go get what? Just
My
kill
prison.
them.
Zombie, what are you talking about?
Zombie fought a hero, and instead of it dying, it ended up in his prison. So now he has to like waste a bunch of random resources in order to be able to even execute it. I don't know why you have to spend a lot of
Oh,
money
you
in
just
order to
let it
kill
go.
somebody.
Yeah.
Just let him go and you get the
Yeah, you
gear.
can-
It's fine.
You can let
I
him
want
go.
Money.
What's the money?
I want the money.
Exactly,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
I know what
money?
you mean.
That
He
should
wants to
also
be able to
give you
sell that
money if
corpse.
you think about it.
Are you a bad person?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a small monster den. Sweet. All right. Yeah. This will be fine. This will be fine.
hanging out
Weird
with people.
start, but I think we're okay.
Yeah.
So bad.
We actually
so
also have
horrible
like
here.
double astral do here, so as soon as everything comes back online, I think
I
our
would like that you
economy
going,
should grow pretty quickly. We can grab that as a
Working on
quarry
my border.
first to work on
that's
the artisan workshop.
Wait, who's talking?
We might have to destroy this outpost in order for Sunrise to function well, because of
Go away.
Hermit Kingdoms, and like pretty obviously, Pharos is going to have to grow east, and then this is me role playing is going to have to grow north, because like we just cannot have anything like remotely close to each other for touching
Yeah,
reasons.
It's just strange because usually zombies want to be
Stop.
closer to everything.
Don't touch
Yeah.
your friends.
They just want to
Something's
give
wrong
you a
with our
big
zombie.
old
We gotta take
toothy
him to
hug.
the vet.
Oh, we gotta take her to the vet.
Yeah, I think
My
this is
zombies been
okay.
acting
here we have
antisocial
constrictor.
and sort of bitey lately.
That's 1, 2,
Oh my
Is there any
god.
like
That's
cream we
3,
could get for him or something?
4, 5. So
Yo,
if we
let
wanted to
go.
add a 5th unit
No,
next turn, oh, we'll get this out anyway because of our draft ritual walker.
Yes, I have 2.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So
I
we,
have-
we should have 6 for that fight.
You crazy.
Should work. Should work.
Somebody
I think honestly it might have been a mind control
Baddock's
problem.
getting something.
That's the technical term.
It looks like he got hit in the face with an hourglass.
Who?
Baddock is a little
Baddock?
symbol. It looks like there's a stationary hourglass stuck to his face.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
stepped
there
away
is.
at the end of the turn.
He's just.
Is he getting attacked by the like a free city or something? Or like
Are you
oh he's
here,
probably
Baddock?
getting attacked by like weird stuff coming out of the umbral abyss.
Is
Yeah.
he muted or something?
It was probably a long turn. I imagine he just stepped away for a second.
Oh,
But
okay.
if you don't see any progress in 60 seconds, I don't know.
Kick
I'll
him.
message him soon.
Unfriend
Yeah.
him.
No, unfriend him.
But Doc, we love you.
Send a hit squad. How dare
But
you
we
hold
we
us
need
up for
the we
60
need the zombie
seconds.
mod first. Don't hit us send a hit squad right now. We need this, guys.
You're right.
We need it. We'll also want to check inside this this umbral
Alright,
abyss just to see what's
maybe
down
if he
there.
has phone on him.
Oh my
the
god,
message
and
will
there's
get through to him.
Imperium right
Waiting
here.
on combat. It said it in the
What
top
about
right.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Imperium right
There's
there.
like 30
Okay,
seconds.
opponents
I
are
think,
moving.
for-
And I guess we have to use it. 'Cause it is pretty good.
No.
We already reached our
God, no,
boost.
not
I'm gonna go ahead and just
Fireborn
take
dire
the
penguins.
gold because we really can use it
Oh
here.
god.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, we can
Searing
use it actually
blades.
right now. We can
No,
just buy
they do
this
3
out.
times of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And then I guess we'll drop in the
Right.
draft ritual.
Can we recruit a hero? I think you
And
need
you
cash
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
are one turn out, Walker.
No, don't do that.
You
Does
need
anybody
more
have any
mana,
money
please.
they want to
Like,
send me?
just a little bit.
No team game this
I'll do
time.
anything. just a little bit of mana. Just one
Alright,
mana.
good. Nobody died. I was really afraid of that fight.
Oh.
Holy governor.
I could have been there if I just. Oh wait.
This guy's name is Orwell. I don't know if that's a good
Get
sign.
that fight. Can we get
Great
that fight?
sign.
Recruit!
Can we get the small monster?
What
down
could be
right
wrong with
now?
Orwell?
Lord.
Yeah.
This.
Nothing
Where is this
wrong
gonna
with
go? They need to put supply drop as like core content because I have no idea where this production is gonna go. I would have to count out like 16 different tiles in 2 different directions.
I don't think I've ever
I'm not gonna
worried
do
about
that.
it for that
I
reason.
can't count that
Just-
high. Like
Yeah,
it's,
just like let it go. Don't worry
it's
about
more
it.
than I have fingers.
They're gonna use it no matter where it ends up. So just you know.
No. I don't think you understand. There's no way I don't have any money.
Okay.
It's gotta go where my gold is gonna go.
Oh crap! I also don't have any. I have $14. No.
What did you
A
do?
hero. I
went
recruited a
10,000.
hero. I spent all
Casual.
my money on
Just
a
casual.
hero. Oh.
Yeah, this will be okay. Take that fight.
I'm gonna have to go panhandling.
Don't die,
Spare some
constrictor.
gold, sir.
You two
I
can
will
die as
watch
many
closely enough
times as
zombie.
you want.
Or
But
pull
Did you
a
move
pop-
away?
Constrictor, you must come with me.
Or did you?
What?
Sneaky zombie. He's getting him to dance
That
around.
zombie
It
was,
seems.
you know,
What?
bumping up against my territory.
I guess
So-
I'm gonna
It's
go
my
ahead and
territory.
start on the actually good stuff now.
Oh, it's your
So-
territory.
Yeah,
It's always
that?
his territory.
Oh,
The map
man.
belongs to zombie. I
have to
forgot to
build
tell
a-
you.
A mana obelisk here.
You
I think we have to build a mana obelisk
can
here.
see my
I'm
borders.
really unhappy with that. But Arcane
The
Institute's
whole
so
map
much
is
better,
zombie
Walker.
borders.
Are you gonna find mana off this
telling you.
small monster fight?
The whole map. is my
At the risk of
borders.
starting to get a little
Maybe.
bit on the cocky side, I think I can. I think I might be able to kick you out of here.
You can
Oh,
try.
you
We're
should
gonna
try.
try
Yeah,
the
you
storehouse
should.
first on
I
the sunrise.
encourage this.
For
Smells
just
like content.
really rapid growth, if we can get these pops out to just grab these tiles, it'll prevent the city from being an issue for us.
Oh, I forgot to.
Gonna have to declare war on them at
Oh,
some
well,
point
next turn.
sooner rather than later, because this is
I know, right?
just
Turn
clobbering
11.
in
It's
our
still
claw mark area.
sitting there, ready to turn on.
Not in for that.
Yeah,
Get out of
you're
here,
not cheap
Gian.
for it though. That's the other part of it. It's like I could.
I know, but I'd be using an extra 2 mana per turn. You know how much I'd have enough. That I'd be like
Oh,
wasting.
right.
I'd have like
Walker,
16
Jesus
less
Christ,
mana
there's
right now if I had
Imperium's
turned it
still
on at
there.
any point.
Just there. Just
This is
there's
true.
Imperium. Just right there.
Oh, I need a second one of those. All right, that'll be next turn.
This is okay.
My ruler
This is where I
leveled
wanna
up.
be.
Wonderful. Oh, they did it. They did it.
They did it.
They will something. Let's say they did something.
Done it.
Okay, so we want to take that fight while preserving as many movement points as we can on our ruler. So that's going to involve going to where this wisp is next turn, and then probably picking that fight with 1, 2, 3 in reservation, and then the wisp picks up the den. I like that. Hopefully we find mana, but if we don't, it doesn't matter. You don't need mana and stock. Just fight things. Like we'll figure this out eventually. Like as long as you can still take fights on the map, that's kind of the only thing that matters. Kind of.
I'm so far behind.
Like
on the levels.
largely really what it boils down to in
Drive
regards to your
crazy.
gold and mana reservation is that you really want to make sure that you have enough gold to build stuff in your cities most of the
They are
time. Like you
a
really do
real
want to
tricky
avoid
place to
building
be.
You go in my
merchandise for the
umbral,
game. This is
gate.
if you don't have enough gold from fighting
My
things
umbral.
to avoid producing merchandise most of the time, then your gold economy is just not big enough. But your mana economy, like here, because we're playing as Eldritch Sovereigns
Trespassing.
and we're going to be going into Necromancy next,
It's gonna
we're
get you.
just basically not
Based on
going
what
to
you guys
use
said earlier,
mana for most
we're all
things other than
trespassing at the
doing
start of the game.
fast
Yeah,
movement,
yeah, that's
like
it.
doing
That's the joke.
Swift
Whenever I start next to
marchers
zombie, he does
and
this
building
to
a
me,
couple of like
godsend.
really cool pieces of infrastructure. Like we do need it for the
Yeah.
item forge, so we need a little mana there. But
yeah,
like,
one-
I don't care if we
one
have
god
Where are you?
600 mana. I don't need 600
Everyone else
mana.
in the
I need
gods haven't finished their
150.
turn, just
I
FYI, in
haven't
case
met
you're still
anyone
going.
either, and I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, same. yeah,
Gosh.
especially all the
Yeah,
drama
literally,
I'm hearing
Mary.
over
Like
there.
literally,
Get
the
off my
only
board!
mana
Very,
you
very
need
happy for
is the
one
mana
game.
that you that keeps you killing stuff. And like, depending on what your build is looking like, you can get a lot more or a lot less. All right, Winsley, what level is my zombie mama already? What did you do? No. My zombie mama she is my zombie mama. Whether or not she spawned near you is like, Winsley got Eternal Bed Chambers, which is it really is literally it's the only Ancient Wonder I know you can clear for free, because it's my zombie mama. Why would you do that? Yeah, it's okay. But actually, though. But she's mine. My zombie mama. God, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, all I want is a little bit of mana to go grab that. That's it. I don't need mana for my spells. I just want that. Just want that. The ogre's one can be cleared. I think that's like brewers blah 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 or something like that. I think. I think. Like, I really have watched that video twice. I just like I barely remember my own content sometimes. You come here. I think that would be good UI, yeah. I think maybe they're avoiding it for like, if you have like 10,000 items, then it would be pretty cluttered, but also if you have 10,000 items, then just like delete some, please. You can do it. It's alright. Oh, yes, thank God. Jesus Christ, Walker. You're gonna get so much mana now. So much more mana. Because we're gonna take 1 Astral Dew and then 2 Astral Dew here, so then it'll be sort of like we built a monolith. Sort of. Yeah. Oh, it's guarded. It's guarded! There's EXP there! I'm so excited! Oh, who is this? Who is this? Who is this Fiona's Tower nonsense? Who is this? Get away from my capital. This is insane. We're on very large. My capital is right next to you. I'm gonna have to start using grievances, like. Yeah. We'll see, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. People are encroaching very quickly on Hermit Kingdom territory, and if I burn your city to the ground, I get 400 gold. And I gotta tell you that, like, I would do basically anything for 400 gold right now, including burning your cities to the ground. So, it's... You know I would. I would do that for 150 gold probably at this point. That's how desperate I am. I mean, that's how I love you. Yeah, sweet. Everyone, this is gonna be like 5 minutes in heaven, right? Oh, also, you're in luck. I trimmed my mustache, like, I don't know, 5 days ago, so it's no longer way past my bottom lip, so it's not going to feel like you're kissing a walrus. Yeah, that's my benefit to you. Yeah, just mute him. Just honest to God, just mute him.
Build. I had an idea.
Oh, I can't.
What was
Oh
it
my
again?
god.
Alright.
Oh my god,
So I think what we're going to be looking to do is explore this Umbral Abyss, because this Umbral Abyss, I don't know what's actually down here, but it looks like there's going to be a whole bunch of gold, and it looks like there's going to be some fighting in there. And that really is just kind of like what we want to do for the next couple of turns while everything builds out and builds up. It's really unfortunate that this was a tier 1 instead of a tier 2, because this is going to cost us like 200 extra gold to get up into fighting position, but it's okay. Like, I think between... Oh,
with the Umbral Gates, is there a way to like push back the
Can we justify
the bog that is on the overworld?
Thralls?
No, you want to
I don't think so.
Clear out the infestations that spawn in there, and then you can't clear it out on this map, but in the Umbral Abyss you can create safe space.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what you're saying, but not quite.
But is there a way to just like purge gloom on the world space, like the world thing with like cleansing flame yet? We are not like the exploring super phase, Mary. Like at the beginning of the stream, and this is gonna be the last time I mention this, so that way we're not just like derailing things. At the beginning of the stream, we encountered an incredibly weird bug where we like basically didn't get any experience points on our ruler for like the first 2 fights.
So there's nothing I can do about
considering
this
how unbelievably important experience points are for our build,
No, not until you destroy the...
This is now in Walker trying desperately to
aggressively
piece together an
into your
early game
city's
economy
domain.
phase rather
You're
than
like,
exploding like
"Excuse
a supernova. I don't know why that bug occurred, so
I
I
can
am gonna
refuse
try to
to
do a
fight
bug hunter
and
on it.
become good? Yes.
Maybe it's multiplayer related.
Yes.
Maybe it's Walker just clicks too fast related. I don't know. But we
I'm a
did
Devo
not
G
get
now.
like
I did it
basically
even though
any
I
experience points for the
burned
first
on a
couple of
block
fights.
for
It's okay. Like it is,
Mama,
and like
whatever
if I
you call it.
cared
Very
that much
good.
about whether or not this is
Such a good
like a
So
competitive
that's the
game,
one.
then I would ask for us
boy.
to do a reset.
Yep.
But that's
We can be
listen. Look at my build.
Well, yeah, we
This is
can
me in
do
real
that.
life.
If you far
This
far
is me
away
role
from
playing.
me.
Oh, far
playing
away. I
as-
know that place.
Before and high. Like
You want the
I'm
tower?
not gonna ask us to reset just because I lost some EXP.
Yeah, we can.
I'm vibing.
So
Like, it's
tower.
annoying that happened, but I'll get over it.
feed the zombies, guys.
Friendship on me.
Okay, wait. Let's
Don't feed the
do.
zombies.
Friendship on me.
Should we do this?
Come on, do it. Do it, somebody.
Oh, I can get more good alignment.
Yeah,
Yes.
I need to do something else right now. Wait a second.
Okay, so this is 6, 10,
You don't want to
14.
be
So
in
this
it?
is actually a
Yeah,
4
yeah.
EX, like a 4-unit fight.
Send
So
your,
we want to bring everybody to that.
You
And
send
And
me
that's
a
gonna
request?
require us to do
Wait,
a force march on
How
our
nice of you.
Sun Priest.
who's allying with zombie?
You add me on
Gian,
Facebook
I'm
too?
sorry, Gian's good. You're in a rough spot there if you don't get an ally. I'll tell you that much. I'm glad you noticed, because
Yes, only the most refined of plants. Yes, absolutely. I'm a man of infinite
I heard
something.
someone cast a spell.
A man of
My
infinite
days of
something.
solitude are
Put them
over.
down. Get out of here. Oh, I'm not.
Oh.
You're,
There you are.
I have the
Um,
most terrifying choice in my life. I could fight somebody, or I could get free thralls, and this is the
I
crucible
think
that
we-
tests man's souls.
We can have space for our
I'm
nation.
taking it.
Yeah, we have a
Umbral nest!
to
And it's guarded by stuff that's like infinitely weak to
I do
lightning.
not approve of this.
We're back in
Who doesn't
business,
like,
everybody.
invading his personal space. You know who doesn't like?
Are you getting into my personal space, like in real life? Because
Yeah, I have 150 gold. But we had a deal.
oh, we have a, oh right, I forgot about that. Yes, we have souls. All right, so
your lips are
animate
so smooth.
you is 50 souls.
Ooh,
So
what?
all we need to do is
Yeah.
just take a couple of
shaved your
fights
mustache
inside
recently.
the zone. Yeah, you can do this. Come here, come here.
Keep forgetting what we're talking about, and it gets me.
Good. This is supposed to be reaching into like delirious levels of insanity. So just embrace it.
Yeah, I
Embrace it,
heard,
brother.
Yeah, okay. Well, then, if we need something to talk about for a minute, I was told recently that they recently
Boom.
made
This should be a very easy
smooching your
fight for
homies
autos.
gay,
Like,
and
yep, there it
I
is.
couldn't believe it.
Done.
Like all this
Sweet.
time, it
Now-
was just like a normal thing to do,
Cars
and now
are here, yeah.
suddenly it's gay, and I don't know what happened.
Kissing your homies is gay?
Yeah, I know, right? I was just
I
as
don't think
shocked as
so.
you are.
I don't think so.
But when I kiss
I'm
my
not gonna-
homies goodnight.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't
Yeah,
let
exactly.
society prevent you
You
from
want me to
smooching your
stop?
homies.
You want me to stop
Alright, my
smooching
turn's
my
done.
homies goodnight?
Nurgle's
man.
distracted.
Yeah,
Next you're
stop
gonna say
distracting
something.
me. I have to look at the. I'm in the Umbral Abyss trying desperately to claw back EXP, and it is working, but like. I'm actually. I have to pay attention to the.
Umbral Abyss.
Well, yeah, like
I'm
I'm
not
level
that
7. Or wait, no, I'm level 6, but I'm almost level
Next
7.
you're
But
gonna
like,
say
yeah.
being the middle
Stop.
spoon is
No.
gay. I
Yeah.
don't
Are you not farming the Umbral Abyss? Turn 13,
Oh
bro.
yeah, I should have been.
This is my umbrella abyss.
Yeah.
I left you
guess,
the.
I guess
the
I want
towers,
necrotic
so you-
magic. I think that's pretty cool.
have it.
I think that's just
Okay.
cool, and I'm not gonna explain myself from a mechanical
Very
standpoint. That's
not
what the tier list
looking
videos are
forward to
for.
trying to fight all of
This is performance art. I'm
Of course, it is
I
all
see.
lightning.
This is
the way it's gonna be.
though. Oh yeah, no, I
Really
should
big
wreck
one.
it with dragon. Guys, I'm about to take a fight that I could very much regret.
I've done so many of those.
Do it good.
Do it. Do it.
Maybe I will.
You like this?
We want your regret.
Like
good.
this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Artisan Workshop. I think that should be all right.
Good.
And
Take.
oh my God,
take
Walker!
turn
Scout
and,
first for crying
and-
out
and
loud!
go
I
turn.
know that you say that in your videos.
Yes.
I know you know better.
Stuff.
I've watched some of your content. I know you know better. Ah, good lord. I'm yelling at myself for not obeying my own precepts in regards to how you're supposed to use your scouts.
Oh, nice, excellent.
I think you're right. I think
Wait,
that is the way that it
Oh,
goes,
you
Bruno.
have
I'm
scouts?
pretty sure, like,
What?
as many of these little silly
Guys,
bibbly
leave
bops
a
up
comment
there
Blade
if you
fucking
can
Scouts?
help me.
I remember
Yeah.
what I
I
had.
want to
Yeah.
help
Uh,
the
oh.
newbie.
Is
I
there?
would try if I knew where any of you were, but I
Um,
can't because I
I
don't.
guess I could get another.
It could take me 50 turns to get
Sunpriest?
there.
Should I get another sun
Like your
priest?
sunshine.
We have 2 constrictors and 1 sun priest.
Somebody help Godson if you can.
Yeah, let's
I want
get another
Godson
one.
to have
Get another one.
support.
What do you need help
I
with?
like you're absolutely
An
right, Natalie.
aggressive
If I forgot
zombie,
them,
yeah.
probably not that important.
Zombie,
Um,
zombie never aggressive.
Probably not that important.
Ooh, I don't know if I
oh
can.
God, I forgot it was my
help
turn.
with that.
It's always like your turn.
It's always my turn. It's just always my turn.
Technically, if you think
Technically.
about it.
On a fundamental, like, philosophical level, truthfully, everything is always everybody's turn. All right, listen, this is it. How many grievances do I have? How do I not have any grievances? You're like right next to me.
Me?
No,
Who's next to
Gian.
Okay, good.
Like over there doing silly
We're
nonsense.
friends.
I'm gonna declare war on him. I mean, we are, except you're getting close to my land, and you know that's going to be a problem. I know you know that's going to be a problem.
I wanted to.
Now that we have constrictors, I gotta tell you, Bruno, I'm never gonna build one of those. I don't need them. Like, constrictors have like all of the value of the Tome of Tentacles. They're not amazingly powerful, but they are very good, and I'm very impressed with them most of the time. And I think they really do outperform like all of the cultural tier 2s. So if you're trying to play around with Tome of Tentacles, just be aware that like I really do think that's what you should be doing. I really do think that you should be trying to pick up with constrictors and just like leverage them into space. What?
Why am I not regenerating HP here? Hold up. I have a pop-up that says total health regeneration 0.
Are you inside of a like an infestation? Because that's generally the thing that you don't heal.
It. I didn't expect that. Okay.
Alright, we're just gonna bring everybody to this fight. Anyone who has HP is gonna come to this fight.
I'm very confused by it more than anything.
Moment you're healing, I mean. Sorry.
No, I get it.
Gold, draft, or production. If this just gives me like 150 production, I am gonna uninstall
no,
this
it's
game.
fine. Everything always works out, right? Don't jinx it that much. Come on, Winslet. You know better.
Yeah,
no, don't worry about it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
This fight is a little weird because of the Curse of Exile having just like some serious problems. No, as far as I know, it's always been this. It's always been this way. I did it. I got 400 gold from a fight. Gracian, I'll still kiss you, but we have to do it after the stream.
Okay. I mean, if you want to turn the cameras off for it, that's okay.
I'm like imagining
absolutely. This is how we do it. I gotta say, I think this is a new feature. The UI for the game is beautiful. It really is beautiful. They've updated it a lot. I like to complain a lot because I am just like an insane person who is never satisfied with anything and wants everything to be perfect.
Wait, that thing's
but like, the game is a lot better now than it was last patch. That's why I'm like playing the game and doing absurd nonsense like this. It's a lot better now.
Just looking at your.
Oh man, I need mana though. I need mana so I can upgrade
Okay. All right.
So I can get item forge here.
He is
Well, I mean, there's mana right there, bro.
To be honest,
like, if you think you need mana, like, there's
pretty unique. I was kind of scared when I met you because his face like popped up on my screen. It's like a jump scare.
Oh yeah. Right, we can build
That's why I was like,
we can build stuff with all this production that you got. You can build an academy. We're gonna have our academy out on turn 2, 24, 14, 16. Can you do 2 plus 14 Walker on the fly? Honestly, do you really need to pee that badly? I think I kind of do. I just drank 2 giant cups of coffee. All right, this farm kind of sucks. Kind of don't care about that farm. I also kind of don't care about any of the rest of the stuff out here.
Good.
You dredger quarry, yeah, you can go to a dredger quarry. You can go to a forester, and this farm, I guess, is just going to be our. We'll probably end up having to delete this forester actually at some point, but I think this farm is going to be where we put a couple of SPIs.
Drops have not been useful for anything, but I hate building an item forge because I always feel like
just delete the forester. Walker. You've already identified the problem. Don't just identify the problem and then refuse to work on it. I know that's just like kind of your vibe and has been your vibe your entire life, but like in this case, you can do it.
I still need to figure out my research.
Look, I need mana for building the item forge. That's what I need mana for. That's the only thing I need mana for. It's the only thing I care about mana for. I want to build that item forge so that I can get the collector bonus on myself, so that way I don't die. Because like I don't know what it feels like to die in Age of Wonders 4, but I kind of don't feel like I need to experience it. It seems like the sort of thing that I would not.
Really excited
I would 100% bounce off of.
That
actually,
I built a long time ago to just die, like. You know.
Are we gonna be able to take that fight next turn?
You know it.
I kind of feel like we will.
It always happens. You know, you're like, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
strategy, this build it's gonna work.
The best laid plans. Yeah. That's why you just don't. Like, why?
All right, I'll be right back. I really do need to take a quick bio break. I've been chugging coffee all morning, but literally right back. I'm not. This is not a 5-minute.
For sure. Let's see. We got Godsend still going. It looks like. Yeah, it was GN and Godsend until a second ago. But just FYI, Godsend.
Yeah. I just bought something and.
All right, next turn I make sure I get this thing because it will make me do more damage. I'm convinced of it. If the AI knows how to use it, that is. Wait a minute. Though. Time to not forget. We're getting this. We're getting this.
It's time to not forget.
But yes, it's the beginning of a turn. we got not do
Fine, I
this
just. So it's an interesting sentence, is all.
My brain works in interesting ways.
Okay, nobody die. Ah.
Yes, he
I
did.
said
Hell yeah! All
nobody
right, sweet.
die.
We get just
You're
farms
picking
now.
up an EXP banner. I don't
All
want
we
you to. I
need.
want you to live and grow strong. What is this?
Okay, I'm not gonna take minus 20% global
Why did it say I
for
can get
you.
more?
Sorry,
Do
friend.
I have another? No, I don't. Weird.
I mean, I think we do have enough gold to justify this now. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we can't actually switch any farms whenever you have that the farm quest. You actually have to switch things into farms and then switch back.
Okay.
So let's do that. We'll just flash a couple of farms real quick.
I see.
Here's one. There's two. Yeah, the city here, and this is me role-playing. I think you can afford picking up 3 farms without destroying your own local economy. Oh, Walker. God, you're literally demolishing a tile right now. You don't need to do that. And you're growing another one, so we don't need to do that one either.
Alright, I believe in myself. Do I though?
That's the
Do I
spirit?
though?
There we go.
I mean, you open every game by saying, I probably am going to lose.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's fair.
so let's see.
This
Let's
is
go here.
copium, you know. If you just say
Oh, shoot. God,
that,
Walker.
then when you lose,
just
you're like, I
could've-
told you, and when you win, you're like, oh gosh, I guess I'm just a genius.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Ooh, whoops, my bad.
So you
Ooh,
two,
an Archon
3,
Orb
4.
of Undead Slaying? That's a tier 4. But is it useful? It's an Undead Slayer. You guys undead?
Undead Slayer? I mean, not right now.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead and put on all undead slaying things.
Yeah.
That'll show me.
Oh, and then there's this. Which though? It's a
What,
tier
what?
2? That's good.
I
don't
think
like
this
that.
is probably fine, but let's go here just in case. So one of the things that I like to highlight is that
Will make
if
up
you
for the
want
fact
to
that I
make your
have
auto
not
resolves
been
better,
turbo leveling.
manipulating where they are is actually really important in terms of like who is going to get clobbered in combat. Like
But this won't
85%
work.
of the time,
Turbo
yep, there it
leveling.
is. If you have something like that where you like send somebody out into the abyss to fight all on its own, most of the time the people who are activating the fights are the one who are dying, which is why I just generically
You
don't
have
like
that.
the pattern that they do on Evolved a lot. It's really, I'm sure works for them because they're very high skill players, but in
Right.
Evolved they'll largely be
hero.
playing around with their heroes doing the activating fights, and that's just like really dangerous if you do
Okay,
not
are
know
you
what you're
currently
doing.
in my swamp?
Those guys do, but I think the
Okay.
average player would
You're
benefit
good
a
right
lot
now,
more
but just
from
don't
not
get any
doing
closer.
that. It's just not good for you.
Oh my god.
I guess we'll
Why?
send.
This
This
I
is
guess we'll
because
send
this
you
is
to
my
guard this
swamp.
most of the
Space
time.
again. People really don't like
Oh, and then next turn we'll have the.
No, I do like you. I just
We'll
want
have
to
the
That's
next
now.
turn. We'll
What
have
are
the
you
ba ba
talking
ba
about?
everybody. This
Well,
is
this is Fiona's
exciting.
tower. This
We
is
have
where
that
I went
fight.
to rescue Fiona from the dragon.
He's really
What?
going into this.
You see, it's right there. And these are the ashlands around the castle.
I'm pretty
Oh
sure
my
this tower was
God.
at least 3 days away from the swamp.
Yeah, I actually
Three
think I gotta
turns?
buy the
I
3-day
think
walk.
you may be fibbing a bit, Mr. Freck.
Okay, actually, an army standing on my capital can get to Fiona's tower in 3 turns, and each turn is a day. So
Okay.
it's like I planned this out
think we can
perfectly.
go-
I
think we
can't
can go
genius.
here.
go
I
in
think we
that.
can go there. These guys are just like,
He
this
did
is
it.
weak to lightning, and these guys are weak to getting obliterated with magical attacks before
like
they get
that
to engage.
thing
So
there.
I think this is still good. I think this is still good. Oh, we should probably save up for Thrall effigies and then just start
my
popping
vassal
off
is not
with
giving
dark
me any income.
rituals.
It's like shares 60% of their income, has no income.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still one.
that's the vassal experience.
What you want? It's still one.
Yeah, tier 1s are just burn them to the
Yeah,
ground.
are you
Like,
kidding?
honestly,
Tier
I
2
probably could have
anytime
done.
soon?
If I were not playing with Extra Imperium, I think you could have done that.
That's why I killed my vassal, because they don't want to pay me.
Should we aim to build that next?
yeah,
How far off are
also
we
a
from there?
dawn, apparently.
We have 6 more
What?
turns for Adaptive Research Walker.
A
So
dawn.
in 6
like you're-
turns,
like a,
we
like
need
a mafia
125
boss here.
Imperium.
Like they didn't pay
Ah.
me,
Which
so
means
I
we
broke their
almost certainly
knees,
cannot afford to pick up an
broke their
extra
kneecaps.
We put
governance slot
purple,
and another hero
pirates.
here, or another
We,
city here. I think I want to take
go and
Adaptive
take
first.
your purple numbers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that first.
Purple pirates. Sounds like some kind of like musical troupe thing.
Sounds like a thing you do to a kid on the playground.
So on
Right.
turn 20,
Ow,
we'll
he
have
gave me a
Astral
purple
2.
pirate.
We also have access to knowledge extraction if we can find some heroes in here, and we still have that guarded Imperium. Honestly,
Okay, time to roll up.
what? No.
Not this one.
Probably not.
Okay.
We're gonna keep Lawbringer. I think Lawbringer is actually a legit option there for that. Like, obviously, the best thing for us to have would be the Elitist. Elitist is pretty messed up for your secondary hero. I don't know what to do about that.
Okay.
Walker, you did it. You got enough mana before you waste it on whatever it is that you're not paying attention to. Build your item forge. Jesus Christ. There we go. Like, just build the thing that you know you need. Build that one. And then this will get destroyed, and then that'll go away. And then maybe oh no, we can get it done with just population growth, can't we? Is this guarded? That's not even guarded. That's a free pearl reef. All right, sweet. So there's another farm, and then this will get demolished, and then we can pick up another farm. So we don't even need to
You already
do the
here?
transformation. We'll just grab them.
And this your swamp?
Dope. Hell yeah.
No.
Get out of
I
my
don't know
swamp.
if there's anything that we want
This
to fight
swamp
with
is
that
growing.
right now.
It's alive.
I may or may not have casted Earth-shaped swamp like
So
6
the thing is, so Pedro, the Constrictor has a
Sorry,
lot
well,
of abilities
alright.
that actually just function incredibly well in both like manual
Finally,
combats
I met
against another
someone.
player as well as in auto resolves.
Oh no.
And they just
it's
have
him.
generically higher stats than
It's
like
I have
a tier
69
2
mana
Polearm.
again.
There's still a tier 2
What is
Polearm, right?
happening?
I don't wanna
You're doing
oversell
it.
this on
It's
Oh
anybody,
my
exactly-
but
god,
like
hog champing, guys.
you're pog champing?
Somebody tell my mom.
But yeah, they're very well
boy.
statted. They have really great utility in a manual fight against another
yeah,
player.
the
The only
dragon
thing that I
gold, the
guess I
honor,
can
the
say that you
honor
can really ding them for is that
Yeah,
they are a
hello.
tier 2, and
Go
tier
away.
2s have like the
You?
traditional problem
Yes,
of like they don't
It
get
is.
access
You
to
got me.
the all of the funny
Congrats.
tier 1 scaling
Hey,
things,
you-
but they're still like
why were you
generically
so
pretty weak
close?
when it comes to unit types.
Yeah,
So
this
they're
really-
we're not
they're
that
still
close,
balanced, but they are probably the best. It's so good. Yeah, the pull is
can't wait till
really
we're all
not
working for
really
But
really
we,
nonsense when you're playing against
have
somebody
7
else.
people on a very large map. What's going on?
What is going on?
We're
What's going
friends.
on?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
What's
Walker,
going
you're
on?
never paying attention.
People
I
are
swear to
suffering
God.
from-
I'm counting numbers. That's what's going on here.
That you're counting numbers? That's the most important content that
No.
anyone could possibly do.
I mean, yeah.
Trade proposal. Who is this? Flying no wings. Baddock? Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Oh, we're perfect neighbors for each other.
Perfect
We are
neighbors
very
for each
distant.
other. So like, I don't know how much you guys think about the Warring States period in China, but I really kind of don't ever stop thinking about it. It's like something that just sticks with me
It's your
indefinitely.
Roman Empire.
It's not a Roman Empire thing. It's just sort of like something beautiful and horrible happened there inside of human history, and I want to eat the brains of all of the people involved to gain their knowledge, because I want to know what they thought. And so if you give me a time machine and the ability to turn into me in real life, I will go back in time and eat Qin Shi Huang's brain to think.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not sending zombies back
But-
in time.
You're not sending zombies back? No, I'm not a zombie. I'm an Illithid. I'm an Eldritch
Okay, but-
Sovereign. And by eating their brain, I'll gain their knowledge. Like,
might be
do you not know
worse.
this?
Do you not know this?
Do you not know this?
Well,
You asked to eat my
You don't
brain
know?
for
Do you not
some
know?
anecdotal evidence about Astral Ward.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. So no, the Warring States period in China, like there are lots of periods of disunity within China, but the Warring States period in China in particular takes place after the spring and autumn period, after the disintegration of the state of Jin into Wei, Zhao, and Han. And during that time period, there was like this beautiful proliferation of philosophical schools within China, where they were all trying to understand like just the universe, right? Trying to understand the universe, and it involved them not only doing like cosmogony, but also descriptions of like, oh my god, I've had a hero here that I've brought into like 3 fights with absolutely no skill points spent.
Love it. Love it.
But like they had debates over whether or not you should try to ally the people who are close to you or the people who are far away. Like and that was like a really interesting question, both from like a philosophical standpoint, but also just like from a mechanical standpoint. And they arrived, of course, as one would want to arrive at naturally, the conclusion that you ally the people who are far away in order to gang up on the people who are close to you, and then you just keep doing that same pattern over and over and over and over again until you've consumed all of China, right? And that was like the way that their diplomacy operated. It was logical. It was a natural evolution and a natural product of the behaviors of the states themselves. And,
I only want to say that.
Walker, I muted
Don't
you
forget,
like 5 minutes ago.
make your turns.
I am making my turns.
He loves to say it.
Yeah.
That's
Because
gonna be one. All right,
just
zombie.
wait-
That
while
is one
you're
of the top
waiting,
tier.
Start
best
stuff.
But
We need to be
make
ready
my
for all of your
point in
catchphrases.
one minute and
Zombie
wait.
I'm ready. I'm ready for your catchphrase. Let's make a list. You can do that while you
Just
wait.
make damage. Like,
Just
wait,
make damage.
Mary, did
You
you
got
not play
this.
BG3? Because I did, and I gotta tell you that was another one of those things where, like,
Push this out.
I'm not afraid of taking the brain gem, like the worms. Like,
I unfortunately have not
what am
met
I
anyone who's
losing
far
by
away,
eating the
and I
worms?
am
Nothing.
still
Absolutely
requesting
nothing.
Aid against zombie.
No. Why you need?
I only
to-
know Gian.
Why you need this?
What's the downside
Really?
of
That's my
using
adventure.
those
You're the
things in the
only-
game? There's absolutely no downside to using
Yeah,
those
I
things.
mean,
You
technically-
can't convince me otherwise.
Walker,
bullying me.
why would I tell you? Unless you're my ally. Wait, are you my ally?
Everyone's your ally, Winslaya.
Wait, he's
Remember,
very
we're-
good. I can RP friends.
We're teaming up against zombie, so everybody is allied.
No.
Oh, didn't
I think
understand what
he
the
was
lithid
Walker. He's the
was.
one who's with March.
Why is
yeah,
your
you're probably
capital's
right.
name Happy Delivery?
Well, like, I just don't. I thought for like half of the
probably
game that maybe
really
there
good.
would be some sort of horrible consequence if you just
that like
used
a
the
happy
worms,
ending,
but there's
but it's
no
like from
horrible
the BTS
consequences,
man
and you just get
instead?
to use the worms. Like,
You can,
what?
Google
What? You can
I
fly?
brought-
What's the downside here?
I
You get
brought your
turned into an
package.
illithid? I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
make it scary. Make
Something
me
like
make
I'm
me
here to
be
demonetize
afraid
our
to want
friends.
to do that.
No.
We're gonna miss out on that $1.50.
Wait, what is this? I need to
What
know what
is
this
this?
location is. I don't recognize you.
Okay, so are you guys farming the abyss now?
Hey, Gian, is that Is that just like a mine or something with the magma flowing
I
off
finished
of
up
it?
with your mom's
just
abyss,
north of
so
where I
there's
am.
nowhere to
I
go.
can't see it
So
properly.
we'll grab this for
That thing looks
sure for the
awesome.
Archon
I
blood.
remember seeing that.
And then we
You
just need
need
to find
An amazing person if you keep
look,
going.
that's another.
in that
That's a third
direction.
stupid astral do.
What
Where's our
was gonna happen
tranquility
to me? I'm
pool
dead.
again, Walker?
Little
I
Shrek.
know you saw one. There it is.
I will.
There's
I
a tranquility
hate
pool.
to fight
All
Shrek.
right. Well, I
Wait,
guess we'll
thought
like
you, are you
No,
clear
you don't-
out
you don't
this
have to
part
fight
of
it.
the
You just have to
abyss
observe.
at least, and then we'll pop over and grab that
I see. You're not
tranquility
Shrek.
pool.
I forget.
And
Who's
then
Shrek?
we'll be off to the races because
No,
we'll
no,
have a
no, no,
Cosmoflux elixir by like probably turn 25 or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't
And then
fight
it just
Shrek.
like doesn't
Get out of
matter
my
that,
swamp.
that we were just like
Maybe I will.
subject to something strange
there's
and
just-
bizarre at the beginning of the game. I don't know what that was. I
There's a
will
lot more
look
going on
into it.
here than I feel like I could explain to you. You see,
Oh,
we're
no
not
research
just
set.
simple swamp farmers. We're like onions.
Hey, somebody, I have a question.
What?
We build a
For
city
for
down.
the pirates, but your icon is orange.
What?
Yeah,
What?
whose turn is it? Oh, it says it's Godsend.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see
yes.
the
Sorry, I
purple
had,
pirate.
I had a
Always
longer
got
turn
that.
than normal.
It's
No
good.
problem,
That means you
no problem.
have units.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm
having
glad.
having
Go
a
fight
long
zombie.
turn means you have resources, which means you're doing stuff, which means you're playing the game. Like, it's not a bad thing to have long turns. It's a bad thing to have long turns because you're not paying attention. That's a different problem. bro.
Slight distinction there.
I'm gonna move over here just to make sure that we don't get hosed on this tile getting
That's no
deleted
way.
and maybe
You don't
not
have to
healing this
do
unit the full way because I would like this constrictor to get
Water.
some HP, but I really do think that we are going to be
Turn.
bouncing back to the prime
Where are
material
we gonna
plane here in
go?
just a moment. We're going to want to probably do that souls fight and then just vibe. Yeah, that is what it looks like to me. Because souls,
Mana is
we can
low.
transform into
We must
oh,
construct
God,
additional
Walker.
pylons.
Souls, you can do
69 mana again.
Jesus Christ, like
You've done
use your
it.
stuff.
No.
I'm,
Wait,
I'm-
is this
I
the only
honestly,
thing
I'm
you're
not doing
trying
this
to-
on purpose. I have no idea how it's happening.
Like seriously, that's interesting.
I'm just spending it efficiently.
I guess we could
Here does Ashland have a penalty that it
do
used to have associated
you.
with?
You've declared me a
longer.
rival? Get
Walker.
out of my swamp!
Who is this? Lady
Still out of
Pets.
range.
Mom,
Goodness gracious,
you
Walker.
declare me as a rival.
Alright,
Is this?
we'll
bottom.
probably need more than 5 units
Bottom.
for this fight anyway, just due to the way the Umbral Abyss works, in order to maximize EXP capture.
Ugh.
So you come here, show me what this is. Yes, it's like 1 billion units, so we can still just bring that into range anyway. Is this in the front line? Because we
No,
like
my
kind of don't have
doggy.
any at all, other than the
not his
two
doggy.
pretty
No,
beaten
his
up
doggy.
constrictors that we're just gonna keep pushing
Wow,
into the
yeah.
Feel bad for the doggy.
the blender here, but
This is good.
if we can win that fight, it would be pretty good. And I think the only thing I might be missing would be
oh my
like
God, hurry up.
an astral
Draft
lift. Yeah,
is
let's just drop
such
it.
garbage on these
Drop
cities.
this
This is
in.
incredible. I feel like I've never had to wait this long for units.
Oh, Walker.
Well, what did
If
you
that's
do
what you were gonna do,
differently?
why did you move the constrictor all the way over there, Walker? Well, I wasn't paying attention,
Yeah,
Walker.
just
That's why.
Build a
that's
bunch of
why I did
farms in the swamp? I don't, I mean, like, what am I doing
Ah.
wrong?
it. This should be
Swap.
still a
It's,
pretty easy
farms.
fight because of the
Maybe.
lightning invocation. Done. Yeah, we're level 8. Sweet.
I'm a
Oh, there's
simple-
another umbral nest.
Simple
Swamp
people.
farmer.
Tempting.
There's another umbral nest. I suspect that the best scaling that we are going to get is in fact to bounce back to the actual overworld and deal with our Cosmoflux first, but I think for like value's sake, because like I'm just never gonna come back into this because I just know that I'm gonna forget that it's here. I think we should probably clear this umbral nest first.
Yeah, what? I don't follow this one.
Okay, so we're level
That's
8 here.
not the one of the
Uh,
sound bites that we need. I'm not sure what that one was.
I guess I'll go with Forgotten Tome of Blessings for sustain here,
do I take
and then we'll
that?
pick up Channel Power. And now Channel Power is going to deal 10 billion damage. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Sanctuary
Yeah.
expansion into that, I think makes sense. Because this is 30 gold once we clear it. And this is... Oh, this is 30 knowledge right now, though, Walker. Ooh. Yeah, let's just build stuff that gives you knowledge. We're now at that phase. We've gone past the just clear the map phase, and now we're in the scale your knowledge into outer space phase. So everybody just like, I don't know, deal with it. It's not even forget the abyss chores ASAP or Mary. I cannot tell you how many times I have been like playing multiplayer with these guys and been like, I'll deal with this, right? I'll deal with this in 10 turns, and then I'll just wander somewhere else, and then it just never gets dealt with. It's a pretty consistent skill issue. I'm gonna try to make sure we don't get hosed by it right here, right now.
And this.
Farm. There we go. Oh my god! Now I have a billion mana.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree.
Now we're gonna have just a billion mana, and we didn't even build any of those stupid like mana things that people want. Like we're gonna have a bazillion mana.
What they want, fight, and don't die.
I mean, I could get a bunch of population, but
come on, AI, don't.
Just get a bunch of mana. Just a bunch of mana, Walker. Just bank it up. We'll see where it goes. What you end up wasting it on, I'm not sure, but I'm sure I will cast a bunch of spells. That's just the way it's gonna be. It's the way it's gonna go.
Turn. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom quickly.
And we don't have enough gold for that.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah, not even big food,
stuff.
but like I don't need food. I don't need food where we're going. We don't need any of that nonsense. I guess I probably should bring this in just like scout. Why did you build a Dawn Defender and then not do anything with it for 4 turns, Walker? I don't know. Vibes. Yeah, there we go. All right, so despite the weird EXP bug, I am now at level 8 and clearing the umbral abyss. What are you guys clearing yet?
Is this bug?
I'm currently clearing the open.
Do it. Clear it.
There's ton of free gold.
Oh, my ocean.
No, it is mine.
No.
Yawn Defender. Oh my god.
Hey, yeah,
Mary saw the
was
truth.
like, we should have water, and then he brought a pirate.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
Okay, so this fight is insanely easy for us because of like the way that flow serpents are gonna get obliterated by this. So yeah, we really should just clear the umbral abyss. There's no reason not to, Walker. You just being lazy and you want to go do other things instead because you just love Cosmoflux Elixir, but like this is more important. Come on, man. You know this is more important. Like just keep your eye on the ball. One of the other things, of course, that makes this just like absolutely bonkers is the less knowledge. Gracian, I'm gonna declare war on you. That's
all right.
Whoa.
Not right now.
Statement.
That's my tranquility pool, though. So I'm gonna burn that city to the ground.
That's your tranquility. I haven't even seen you
I called
yet.
dibs on it.
I don't know
called
where
dibs
you
on it.
are.
I told chat that I called dibs on it. I mean I told my chat that I called dibs on it, and that kind of counts.
Oh no! Oh no! I told you this is gonna happen. If you comes in
that's it.
But here's the thing, Gia. Now you form the coalition.
Yeah, coalition.
Get
Yeah,
him.
we formed
Do it.
the triple alliance.
Listen, you guys need to
like
get
level
together.
18 already.
Raditz is already dead. You need to get it together. The Saiyans are coming to your planet. Like, come on. Just train with King Kai, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so sorry, I couldn't end my turn, so I had to rejoin.
That's cool. I literally like got back a few seconds ago from restroom.
I don't know about this fight because the ancestral worms are actually pretty annoying to fight in auto resolves.
Everything's
they
awesome.
just like do exactly what they should be doing, which is like jumping in and smashing everybody. And whenever you have like a unit that has generically good good stats that is also just behaving correctly in auto resolve, they are pretty dangerous to fight against.
Like check your past.
But
Or
that
we have a
is
crisis, which I really don't
potential
want.
fight here.
I can't
that we
take the
could
evil for
grab
sure.
for
Oh, this is
both
good.
of these
This is 20
guys.
alignment.
Hmm.
I don't even think about it.
Hmm.
I'm pure good. 100 alignment. I did it. Mission accomplished.
So good right now.
Yes. Air 5.
Secret sites in the abyss doesn't seem to be working for me at least.
What's wrong?
Like I tried to use a shrine, the one that heals you up 2 times, and it didn't use it. For some
It's a
no.
new. It's the beginning of a new turn. It's probably all the actions that are trying to get ready. I
Yeah, it could
believe
be that.
What I've been hearing is that this is tied to the fact that we're trying to observe manual or,
We
or
also
we're
just
trying
have
to observe
like
each other's combats.
billion
Apparently, when you turn it
mana
off,
here,
this
so
whole like
I'm not gonna give mana to this fight,
things
but I
not
think we
getting
actually.
registered,
I'm
it
just gonna
happens a
give
lot
mana to
less,
this fight.
but,
I don't really care about it.
I
Like
think
we have
it's
enough
difficult
mana,
to
and
observe
this
combat.
fight does look like it would be annoying, and I don't want to keep spending like golden draft on replacing units. So I think what we are gonna do is
center.
force march you to come back. And then you go out. Now we have 5, 6, but there's so much EXP here that we can
Okay, now
actually
we
bring 7 units. So let's go
Lovely.
here. Yeah,
I
that's
to
something that
press
I
the
kind of
button
want to do
3
a bug
times.
video on, James. That is not fun. It's not good for the game that's there. Like, I know that sometimes Triumph puts things in that they think are going to be fun for single player, and like they are, but like single player is all about having fun, and you can have fun in 10,000 ways in Age of Wonders 4. In that
Can't watch.
0 turn
Alright, killed
pillaging
my scout.
is
I
just
think-
really, really awful.
I think that's
it
fine.
plays
I'm a
very
little sad
badly in
about-
multiplayer. It's not fun and deleterious to game balance in the same way that Swift Marcher Barbs are. It's hopefully something that we can get changed. That's how I'll put it. Oh, I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did, Mary. Like, it's not going to be a problem for us because, like, I mostly don't want to make skeletons in this game. The necromantic
small
unit
delay
of
in our
choice
overall
for Walker,
plans.
both in real life as well as in game, is a corrupted soul. I think it's emblematic of my vibe, just like generally as a person.
It's exactly what zombie means.
Wait a second. I'm so close. Where am I?
Hi.
Walker, what items do you have? You need a tier 1 ring or a tier 2 ring.
Go ahead and make that
You already
into a
have
swamp,
the right this,
in case
this,
you ever get it
and
from
this.
me, and still be a swamp for
So
you.
I just need a tier 2 ring in order to hit collector? Really? Literally? Alright. Literally all we need to hit collector is a tier 2 ring. So let's like get rid of some random crap.
Supposed to go that way.
Disenchant. 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 So effectively, I don't know. Noble Aegis I think is probably better than Resistant most of the time for autos. Noble Aegis is really disgusting. Madness, Insanity against champions that have support skills. What did you observe, James? Because the thing is that like largely Madness, Insanity effects, like especially the Madness like signature skill, you just should not take because it's so easily cleansed. Seem to buff their allies even when they're mind controlled. Ooh, that is a beautiful bug. I'm gonna hunt around for that, James. Thank you, because that is really fun and very cool, and I think something that we can make a video on. So that's 220 here.
Guys, I like making.
So we need to
65
destroy a
Imperial
Noble
return.
Aegis in order to do that, but it's okay. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is 3 turns. I could get
I guess I
I
would
could get
too.
this ring to be a little bit stronger, but it
If
would
I
cost
had
me an
an
extra
eight.
turn. And I don't really care if we have
we're
like
playing the
+1
same
lightning
trade.
resistance or not.
Hey.
I think it's gonna be
Wait,
fine.
what?
Yeah.
Walker,
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's
why
really
are you
funny.
taking all these fights without
And
casting your
Brother.
spells? What are you doing?
They're like so similar, apparently, just
you
mirrored.
have same
Let's cast necrotic
It's very
magic, I
similar. I
guess.
need to take a closer look. We were meant to be
Should we
friends,
pick up just
brother.
straight into soul draining?
Weird insect.
We have 1,000,000 souls,
We're so
we really are just
similar.
gonna make like 10,000
Gee, and I
corrupted
forget
souls
you
once we get into Tome of Souls.
God.
Yeah, even after taking the
we just
Eternal Dead
need
Traper
a
and
wizard
getting minus
power in our
22,
capital.
keep that in mind. I don't know. I've had a few events, I think, that let me get it. I just want the
let's work on
Paragon,
that.
and it's like, how am I gonna get there? And when am I gonna ruin it? By just taking an evil action?
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and grab the tavern and then switch stuff over away from farms, so that way we're not just
I need
like
to get in the abyss, 'cause
unnecessarily
apparently Walker's just
pounding
marching
resources
across
with us.
it.
What am I doing?
I haven't found any.
You're marching
any-
across the abyss.
Oh yeah, everyone should be. It's beautiful in here.
Yeah. I won't, but I'm too slow for this.
No, you're not. Don't lie to me, zombie.
Yeah, I don't have.
Just
force mark.
you think that the lives of your people matter is the problem.
Obviously. Now we know.
The research that just popped up said necromancer, so that's just where that's the vibes.
Yeah, I mean that's not a choice.
It said
That's
it said it to me.
You have to.
I have to. How am I supposed to say no? Please
You're not.
explain it to me.
The answer is you're not. So there you go.
I guess before we fight the umbral infestation, let's go ahead and take Chaos 1. I'm still not like a big fan of Chaos 1, but we have an infinity amount of Imperium that we're really not going to be able to utilize for a couple of turns while we're like dicking around in here, because I really do not want to turn this outpost into a city. This outpost being turned into a city would function, but it really literally would only function if I declared war on Gracian or Jean and cleared this out.
You know you want to try.
Yeah, I've heard that the
Also, aren't those
tier
units
3
gonna be
Oathsworn,
resistant to
like the
your
archer
damage
guy
channels?
is like almost bugged in terms of how much damage it does, so I'm not surprised to hear that. I have not played around with Oathsworn yet. I've just been like too busy actually making videos for the first time in 6 months, so like I really do need to use Monday or Tuesday, one of those days, in order to just like test out new things and debug, and then the other one in order to recruit Vivisection. I kind of want to do Vivisection first because I just think that'll be more fun. It's gonna. Has anyone ever seen Thomas Eakins, like the paintings by that 19th century American painter? The Gross Clinic is sort of like I think the thing that is sort of
my turn. I thought
the banner for what he does.
Maybe
But I'm thinking that the thumbnail for that is going to involve just taking the Gross Clinic and doing extremely low quality editing on it. So if you see that,
so that's good.
fine.
Now my game froze. Yay.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, this will be a fine fight. This is
doing its thing.
What? This will be a fine fight. 5 more units. What? Umbral infestation, doing it on the exact turn that we are here to attack.
Hello.
For real.
Hello.
For real, bro. For real, bro.
Hello.
And
You
those
don't fit
monoliths
your
aren't even
mouse
guarded
screen.
because they're monoliths
You must lose some
inside of
weight, Mr.
an
Dragon.
umbral infestation. This is rude.
Poor
This is
dragon.
Rude.
Yeah.
This is rude. The
dragon
game just
do?
spawned. Oh, the game spawned a bunch of
he's-
units right next to the infestation I was about to attack this turn.
Dragon is just a
Wonderful. I
big
love
bone.
when that happens. Walker.
It's so
Good
rude.
job.
It's that exact turn. I don't want to fight 9 units at once with 4.
But you could.
I could. I don't want to. I'm still gonna pretty seriously
Just
consider
don't
it here because you can't stop me.
I wasn't trying to.
I'm still very seriously considering it because this is my channel.
Do it. Do it.
How greedy can you really get, Walker?
As greedy as I'm being right now. What?
Huh?
You got this. I'm being greedy. Well, that's not greedy. Those are tier 1. Don't jinx it once they stop.
Yes,
Stop.
no, jinx it. Say everything's fine. Convince yourself that everything will be a-okay. I mean, the one nice thing is that all those are insanely low
waiting on
level,
player
but
decision
I
on that.
really do think it would be inappropriate for me to attempt to take that fight with everybody all at once. So unfortunately, we are just going to kind of have to
Making
hope
me
that
nervous,
this
game.
attack stack goes somewhere else, like maybe over to here.
Cool piglet.
Yeah, I think maybe over to here.
Piglet, run away.
So who else can actually reach? Can nobody? Oh, it's just the 32s who can't reach. Okay, that's fine. It's just the 32s that can't reach. I don't think these guys are going to attack anybody, but if they do... Honestly, that 5-stack can take the 5-stack there without any issues. And these guys, I think, can kind of just, like, hang out. And now what we're going to look for is for this stupid attack stack to go somewhere other than just, like, right next to the umbral nest. Because I don't want to fight both of those at the same time. It's really annoying without strategic layer damage spells. And although we could work on that, I don't feel like we need to at the moment.
Wonderful. Wonderful. It's
yeah, we'll do
very
Arcane
good
Institute.
It's vision
That's
is what
okay.
it is. That's what I always think of it as.
I just want a friend, but this is more like a minion.
I love
I'm not a minion,
like...
you're a minion.
Yeah.
Maybe I am.
What?
Illumination.
I'm below
Sorry,
the average
wrong
height.
minion.
Do we have
These are
one
good
forester?
guys.
This city is
None
not
of
going to be able to build anything
this
useful
one's
beyond very, very basic research infrastructure here, is it?
We are the good guys.
Nope.
Good guys.
Yes. That's what I said.
Do we have to burn this farm to the ground too in order to grab this as a research post SPI? I think we do.
I've fallen behind the benchmark. No.
There's no such thing as a benchmark, Winsleya. All the true knowledge comes from fighting the map. All the true knowledge comes from fighting the map.
You're actually right.
This is another thing that Morgan just kind of like next leveled me on, like just in conversations with him. It's really obvious that that dude gets it, but like there's so much, especially if you're playing with Fabled Hunters, which I don't know, that trait still is like kind of messed up. Then there's just like a crazy amount of research in this game. Like all you gotta do is fight stuff. Building things is still good. You should definitely still build stuff, but like there's so much knowledge in this game.
Yeah, farm.
Yeah, just farm. Just farm.
Intern. Wait, don't intern.
I try to. I play many games with Morgan. I try to analyze how he gets so many hero levels, and it's basically his farming path.
Yeah.
He knows exactly how to.
He knows exactly
establish a good
what his
farming
path is. He knows exactly how many units. I would bet you anything that he probably knows exactly how many units he's gonna fight in like most of the auto resolves that he sets up. I'd be really surprised if he's surprised more often than like 5 or 10% of the time.
He just plays a very strong faction with very strong early game and doesn't worry about autos because he knows he's going to win. Or at
yeah,
least
you're
relatively
absolutely right, Mary Lee.
losing
That does
one
seem to be the way that they handled it. I don't know,
I
whatever.
heard
If
recently on the
their
multiplayer server that
goal is
Morgan
to
got a
make it,
girlfriend and he's been playing with Age of Wonders.
oh thank God, that's gonna be
he's
good for
definitely
everybody.
Yeah, right.
mostly for me, I'm not getting my ass kicked by my mom.
Yeah, this is Hermit Kingdom, so we're like trying to be
miss
really
him.
careful in regards to all of the nonsense things that we put near it. Zexomio, this is so much more than
Doesn't know.
this is the weirdest faction
okay,
creation that anyone has probably ever done. We're playing me in real life in Age of Wonders 4, so we're doing as much role playing in terms of like faction design. We're not going to take Tome of Alchemy because I'm not an alchemist in real life. I am a necromancer. I am an Eldritch Sovereign. This is my jam, and we're just like trying to do our best to simultaneously show that you can roleplay and also be powerful in Age of Wonders 4. If you understand like not the air quotes meta, which is like use barbarians and tough and resistant and things like that, but like the underlying meta, which is fighting things, scaling your knowledge into outer space, and then fighting all the other
You
players.
see this without the bulb, they're so like, oh my god. They just don't do anything. They are just there.
My free city's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. It's giving me 6 gold and 4 mana.
6 gold in this economy?
6 gold?
I know, right?
God.
It's a pretty good vassal.
So
Mine's giving me 8.
Okay, so we are 2 turns on adaptive.
It's
not a
half
I
a
guess I
research
probably should just take research or knowledge extraction now before I forget that I
it's
can
not
take it.
research.
And then we'll take adaptive, and then we'll look for City 4. And I honest to God, Gracian, it is going to be this. I'm going to have to take Fiona's Tower, and you know why.
That you have to Astrodeus.
Go away.
Would
I
you
actually have
mind
3.
giving me one?
What? What do you? Wait. What do you? I'm. Only if you burn Parrot into the ground. I'll give it to you if you burn your city to the ground.
That seems fair. Do it.
Yeah, I'll trade you a
Very
resource
what?
for.
One?
Wait, are you not calm in this game?
It's true. People are an expendable
calm?
resource, whereas magic materials are finite.
Who is
I am
calm?
Who is calm?
What's a com?
I am.
Calm is
KOM.
GM. Yeah, Jeff.
Calm is
yes,
GM.
GM.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
GM.
GM, I'll give you an astral druid if you burn that city to the ground.
Which city?
The one that's in my space. What do you mean, which city?
Gian,
Oh.
Gian, no, you're a good
You
guy.
guys are
Don't do
all
it.
so
Do it.
pissing about your space.
I'm terrified.
Oh, I see. You're spawn kinning. All right. He's
He's
hoarding
doing
around
it.
the
He's
map.
doing it. He's doing it.
Like, I'm one tile away of ruining his Karmic Kingdom.
I guess I'm gonna actually work on
It's
it.
so
necromancy.
tempting. It would give me a lot of grievances, but I'm like, I want to mess with his knowledge.
Are you coming to attack these cities? Is that your goal, buddy? You wanna come lay siege to some nonsense? I'm just gonna force march back. Like, I do actually have mana now for some reason. I have 417 with plus 169, and I haven't built any infrastructure. Good. All right, so that fight, we got to break it into two pieces. So we'll take that fight, and then we'll take the Umbral Nest next turn. And I think actually we can also take this Home Fragment. Yeah, I think we can
Yes,
definitely take
his
that Home
piggy.
Fragment.
Yeah.
So Maya, I'm gonna call this performance art. It's stupid performance art, and if everybody hates it, then like whatever. I'm having fun and I'm gonna vibe. But we're playing as ourselves in the game in the dumbest possible way.
Oh, come on.
So funny.
Don't do this, AI. I don't want to have to run back and take care of 2 units to protect my
I don't know if I want
outpost.
to
That's
sacrifice
very,
production
very
in my
rude.
capital. If it was like literally anything else, I might consider it, but I'm not like that. It's a sort of like a roleplay multiplayer campaign. What it really in truth is we're all playing bizarre things to the best of my knowledge, like things that if you are worried about playing exclusively the most powerful tools that exist in the game, you should not be doing any of these builds. But if you want to know how to vibe and like roleplay and have fun and still feel like you're playing the game on a relatively powerful level, then I really, really, really sincerely hope that anybody who watches my next couple of videos feels like they never have to watch any of my tier list videos ever again. And that's not meant as a sign of disrespect towards tier list videos. It's just that, like, I think that if you understand the way that the game works, which I kind of feel like is my responsibility to teach everybody, then you don't need me to make a tier list video, because you can like look at everything and read everything for yourself, and then if it takes me like, I don't know, 6 years to come back to fix up the tier list videos because I like blow them off and go do something else, then it won't matter. No one will be upset. They'll be like, Walker has explained the fundamentals of the game in such a way that you yourself, the player, can create your own tier lists. And in truth, I'm probably going to use the video as a call to action to get other people to make tier lists and show them to me, to trick all of you in order to update the tier list things on Tier List Maker, so that way I don't have to do the labor, because I don't want to have to like drag things over from Age of Wonders 4 wiki. That part is boring and I don't like it. Yeah, like exactly. Like I know people are using them for like what the meta is, and I'm fine with that. I really am. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But if you want to impress me and like speak to me in a language that only I and you understand, then like show me a weird build that still has all of the necessary tools, like air quotes necessary tools, in order to function in a real air quotes real game of multiplayer. If you can do that, like, I don't have any money, so I won't send you anything, but I might send you an Air 5 or like a picture of our orange boy trying to unplug my phone by eating an earbud. It's kind of like what he does. Yeah, video games should be fun. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think that's controversial. I understand that, like, the way that I have fun in video games is not the way that everybody has fun in video games, but I think a lot of other people are just, like, a lot easier to please. What are we doing here? 130. I'm just gonna take Dark Ritual. None of you can stop me. I love Dark Ritual. I don't like, this is just the vibe. Do whatever you want to. There we go. That's over there. Yeah, this silly bulk stacked peasants, Maya. Absolutely. Like just ludicrous nonsense. That is the vibe for for this session, for this entire campaign, is just ludicrous nonsense. It doesn't matter. We can take this Fight Walker. Why are you even bothering to, like, there's no units here. This is just free experience points, he says. And then immediately loses the Will Thief. Alright, so we got a Summon Mirror Mimic off of a Tome Fragment. That does absolutely nothing for us, because I still don't really like that trait overall. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. We're not going to use that thing. I guess this is actually, like, effectively cleared now.
Yep.
Right? We cleared this Abyss? Yeah, we cleared this Abyss. So let's go... I don't want to go through this portal. I don't know. There's not, like, a strategic reason for it. I'm not going to try to explain my logic behind it, because it's not logical. I just don't want to go there. There's something dread and horrifying there. Like, in the same way, we don't know what kind of door we're going to open. I just don't want to go in there.
Getting lower.
God. Do I want an Eldritch phase for 4 range or a quick phase for 3 range?
Yeah, wait one more turn before
Our actual PvP combats are going to be the dumbest thing I think I've probably ever done, because we're just going to have like 15,000 phases and then
So Walker, you're level 20
damage. Yet? No, I'm level 9. But I did finish clearing this Umbral island, so I'm going to come back to I'm coming back to the prime material plane. I've heard enough nonsense out of G, and I'm coming back out there.
That's how it works.
I've heard the horrifying, like, diegetic whispers whenever you open, a great book in front of you, a terrifying Necronomicon, and you start reading the names of the Eldritch gods inside of it as an incantation, thinking there's no way that this book could possibly do anything. But as you read in the darkness, you begin to hear whispers. Plagotho.
I feel like I'm there, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this?
How do you interact with this? Oh, I should probably produce units in some of my other cities, shouldn't I?
No.
I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. I already said it. We have 2 Sun Spears. We have another Necromancer coming out over there. So we're gonna go ahead and work on a Constrictor here, and then I guess I'm gonna do draft ritual on Pharos to crank out said Constrictor. This Is Me Role-Playing does not currently have it, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and do another draft ritual there too. Draft ritual is functionally the same in terms of, like, things that I really cannot help but click over and over and over and over and over again. With, like, the building stuff.
Oh yeah, that too.
What is that thing? This is Tome of Zeal, like, fanatical
I'm
workforce.
sorry, I didn't know you guys were waiting on me there.
On
I had a few things that I've been considering this turn.
I love casting.
God, do I have level ups? I don't want to think about my level ups right now.
What are we gonna do with all this Imperium Walker? Other than
build a monastery. Those are pretty good.
I guess we can actually buy that out, and then here I'm gonna go ahead and pick up actually.
Nah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna save the gold.
40
that
stability. I think.
And this is a thing.
I think I am gonna take a tavern here because it has a buff.
Either.
What?
I've done it.
What are you doing?
I don't know anymore.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't forget.
Why can't I end my turn?
Just do the click.
It won't let me end the turn.
I don't know if I trust the AI with quick phase.
Just
do I trust
No,
AI?
do it. Quick phase is way better now. It's in the same, like, it's not perfect, but it's in the same vein as, like, Leap, where Triumph said that they rebuilt the AI, and I was like,
Alright, I'm trusting you.
Always not. It's not perfect, but it gets you killed way less. Like, I've never observed the AI doing stupid stuff, where it'll just, like, teleport your dude with a staff behind an entire wall. It generally just kind of, like, uses it to teleport in the background and not do, like, obnoxiously annoying things with it. But it's never negative. It's never net negative.
Okay. I hope so. I really hope so.
It really
this
isn't.
really
Like,
hurt me.
If it is, then there was something else that went bad in your auto resolves. Like, if you have a champion ruler and you haven't reset out, then, like, that'll kill you.
No.
But
I think what's more likely to happen is he's just going to put himself in a weak spot and tank, and that's good because I have other units that are lowish. So it's actually probably a net positive. I hope.
Yeah, you use a loss.
Now I
for
said that
the
he's gonna
kite.
die
It's
in
just
the next
it's so
combat,
much
though.
better now.
It's inevitable.
Maybe we'll do unicorn mount spam as
zombie,
like
you would think.
a single player stream or something like that, because that could be fun, and it could actually be useful data, because you know one of the things that was traditionally powerful like 9 months ago was taking unicorn mounts on barbarians and just using the phase on your warriors to just fly around the map, and that honestly was the best way to leverage
yeah, you're right. I don't need
evolutionary
scouts.
units. Was to just use unicorn mount warriors because they kept everybody else alive like perfectly effectively. Like they were the things that would occasionally die in combat, but it was literally only they were the ones who would die in combat. I think we can do this, right? Yeah, I think we do this.
Wait,
I love the mage tree because it's also, I think, balanced against the fact that mages really do not function particularly well in late game combats against other people, and so the economic pacing that you get off of mages, which got disrupted by a weird EXP bug, and I do promise that I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't promise you that'll be the last time I complain about it.
Zombie?
Oh, damn it, Walker! Did you not build an sanctuary outpost over there? Just rank amateur.
You
This is
are
quote
repeatedly
Giles
offending my
from
people.
Buffy. Rank amateur.
Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Just go build that. Just go build that sanctuary outpost.
He can repeatedly offend the people. Yeah.
That repeatedly offend the people is my vibe. I'm in for it.
No, it killed a unit.
I guess we want to get dormant enchantment down.
Oh well, next turn.
Yes, +1 shot, Bruno.
Can't clear nearly as aggressively without that unit. It's very sad.
All right, so we're taking adaptive research. So now our economy, in terms of golden production, really should not be a problem anymore.
I should continue clearing aggressively, right?
Walker, do you really forget to unequip that?
The site is defended by a light bringer
Really
and a
did
nymph.
forget to
What
unequip
are
that,
my
didn't you?
chances of
Well, whatever.
devastation?
We'll activate it next turn. But
Pretty
we really
high.
should have unequipped that.
Yeah.
No!
Maybe not.
I need to build another stupid wand.
Gosh, I guess I don't love it.
I need to build a tier 2
Heal a little
dingly
bit
bop.
while I'm doing
Alright,
that.
let's go see if we can build a tier 2 dingly bop. Arsenal, get out of here. Oh, no. Arsenal, get out of here. And you, get out of here. I don't need you either. Let's see if we can make a tier 2. What's the best tier 2 dingly bop we can get? We could get casting points, I guess. That's alright, actually.
Hey,
Honestly, getting a bunch of casting points for a PvP fight is a lot more important than getting it for auto resolves. So I might just go for a wizard's horn here at level 2.
290.
Yeah, this is great. We'll just do that. And now in 2 turns, wait, is that an item tier 1? Was that an item tier 1? Was anybody paying attention? I obviously was not.
Oh no.
Oh, God, it is item tier 1.
Sad zombie noises. I don't like those ones as much.
Yeah, those are still funny, but those also hurt me.
Yeah, I feel it like much deeper than the happy zombie noises.
I'm just
Or even
gonna
neutral zombie
like assume that we're gonna find another one of these somewhere.
Do I trust
Or
AI?
something
I'm gonna trust
equivalent.
AI. I have
I'm just
to
gonna
make my
burn
decision,
that
and
off.
If I don't trust
Whatever.
AI, then they never do anything.
Not building the sanctuary was 100% role playing. 100%. Forgetting to do X as like where
Yeah,
X
leave
is
him with 1 HP
a
at
task
this
that must
game.
be accomplished is I think
not dead.
probably the most role playing thing that Walker could
Right, remember
possibly do
something.
in
He's not
game.
dead.
It is the source of, I wouldn't say conflict with
At least with
Eileen,
my
but
game,
it's the
it's
source of
very
like
stuttery for some reason.
perpetual annoyance for her, where Walker will forget to do something, and now I have to go to the
noticed on my
DMV
end too,
tomorrow
but I'm
because
not sure
I
if it's my
literally
game
forgot
or
to
my
renew
computer
my
or what.
driver's license or my registration on my car. So
I've checked in the task manager and it doesn't.
it's
need that
tomorrow's
many
gonna be a
resources,
complicated
so-
day. I'm gonna try to make sure that I have enough time to
Yeah,
do
it's
Vivisection because I think it'll be fun and I think it'll be spicy. But I'm gonna probably end up having to spend 5 hours at the DMV because I'm just like
game don't have
not I'm too autistic to function in real life. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I consider myself incredibly lucky to have gotten married, so that way I am not just like literally an insane person screaming at people on the street, because I know that my mental health is sometimes questionable, and this right here, these past couple days have been more of a representation not of bad mental health, but of great mental health. I'm feeling incredible right now.
Also, don't remember.
Like, I was feeling really bad and down about myself like 2 months ago, and it's just kind of like, it's just the way that like I vibe with the universe. But fortunately, Eileen deals with it. She's a real rock. And the reason why like we have the ampersand inside of a parentheses E is that my wife's name is Eileen. But the other reason is that like if you put letters in ampersands and stuff into your title, like the name of your channel, then like it creates a morality test for people, right? Like the most basic morality test, which is also like a no alignment spell that you get to cast, is that you get to like test who has empathy and who has the ability to not judge a book by its cover. And I kind of like just doing that with this channel. I don't know, like it might be silly and dumb, but I love it. It makes me so happy. And that's the vibe. I love it, and it makes me so happy. Jesus Christ. Walker, you cannot just have your units stand there. They have movement points. How dare you? They have movement points. Use them. I'm gonna call your mother. I almost passed turn with like 5 or 6 units with movement points left on them. Like, I just like, I honestly, somebody should cancel me.
I think you gotta do something worse than that.
I have to do something worse than pass with. I don't think there is any. No, I don't think so, Gracie, and I don't think I don't think it works that way. How could you do that?
Wait.
I really was so drained during ER content, and it really was a combination of like me and my own problems, but also just like artistic conflicts with Triumph, and like I could have been more professional about it, but like I love this game too much, and I hope you guys understand that like
maybe because I've got
I also kind of don't care about being professional. I feel like I add value by being just hilarious and
maybe it's underneath it.
I feel like that's the value that I add. Like, I really do. Like, I don't think anybody else is doing that, and like that's okay. I enjoy it. But yeah, I was like during ER content, I was just like staying up until 3 a.m. all the time. Like, I have occasionally had problems with like nicotine addiction, so I was just like staying up until like 4 in the morning, smoking cigarettes, just like feeling awful about myself, and it was just I don't know. It was a bad time for me in my life, but this is so good. This is so good. I love this. Damage. It's hilarious and bizarre.
I don't see the damage.
The channel name thing. So my name is Walker, and my wife's name is Eileen. And so like the ampersand is sort of like a way to create the word we, while also including our names, but also like literally just we play games. Like doesn't make any sense. Because like wait, no, it does make sense. It makes perfect sense. But somebody else has that channel, Walker, and I think you know that somebody else does have that channel.
Be able to, and
because that makes sense. Somebody should probably copyright that. But like this is brandable in a way that I think communicates exactly the sort of content that you're going to encounter.
Classic zombie response.
This content is exclusively going to be weird.
I think you should if you want to.
Exclusively going to be weird.
I believe in you.
And on that note, I am not like unsympathetic to the demands and needs of like neurotypical people to interact with the universe. Like I do get posts that are like, Walker, why are you moving around all the time? Like somebody was like, you need mouse discipline, but like that's just, I don't know, man. That's not how I interact with this game. I'm gonna move around a lot and expose my brain to the same stimuli over and over and over again, and see if anything like emerges out of the fog, and like whether or not this is a good fight. I think it's a cute channel name too, and Eileen read the art and then was like, all right, Walker, here's the basic art things, and here's Inkscape, and you need to learn how to create thumbnails that normal people are gonna find useful. And then I hissed at her, and now and that's just it. That's the way it is.
Yes, I can.
Exactly, moving is fun. How would you want it? Like, if you want to just stay still, go to sleep. That's okay. Just go to sleep. You're not gonna hurt anybody.
Now, does that mean
what's going on?
You're going to go into manual combat?
Are we in fights now?
Combat right away?
We might be, yeah.
We have a battle?
You already casting spell on me?
We have a battle?
What? Really?
How rude
Oh my
of
god.
you.
I can't wait to
But look at our
shot
economy.
cast.
We didn't build anything, and we had
This
like
is
a
like- yeah, it was like
horrible,
five,
weird bug happen in
or
the
what?
beginning, and now we
yeah, I
have
can attack you
gazillions
this
of
turn.
gold coming in, and
Well,
an
that's why I
infinite
was-
amount
that's why I
of
was
mana
announcing,
supply,
maybe I'm
and
jumping the
our
gun.
souls
Is-
are
is
too
I'm
big.
kind
The
of like
only
casting,
like
like,
rate limiting
all
step
the-
here for our
Okay.
economic
I
growth
think
really
you're
is
playing by the
lack
rules.
of casting
It's
points.
just, yeah, it's, I don't
So
think
what
we
we're
were
gonna need to
anyone's
do after we
anticipating
build this,
21.
I
I
think
love
we're
it,
probably gonna
Gunsend.
want
I
to
don't
run
think
into 3.
that's necessarily a bad move. I think this could work out for you.
Probably gonna want channeling chambers, honestly.
Where are they fighting? Do you know?
Wait,
I have no idea.
did we make sure that we were on manual combats observed for everybody? Because
I think
we
so.
can stream in Discord, but that's dumb.
I mean, I'll check the settings, but I'm pretty sure that was one of the. I'm good. It's
I
not
think
the
it was
set
one of the
settings,
things that
it's wrong.
Triumph like made default because we're dumb and have made that mistake on more than one occasion.
They quote.
Yeah,
I
turn
think
it
I think
off.
that was
Yeah,
a
that would
bone
be-
they
yeah.
threw to us, like here,
Probably.
probably.
I'm not seeing it in here, but we'll see soon. It sounds like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
You attacking?
Gosh, I
or what?
really hope. I hope I got
Alright,
that
can
right.
I attack now?
Yeah,
Do
you
it.
can.
Oh my god.
This
Yeah,
better not be a
probably.
scout fight. If you guys are having a scout fight, I'm gonna ban both of you.
Oh, it's leader's fight.
Oh yes,
Wow.
excellent, excellent, excellent.
Well,
Leader and scouts. Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
my god.
Oh yes. Oh my god, it's
Oh
a
my
real
God,
battle.
okay.
Ah!
Okay, so zombies. Okay, zombies the one with the ice. Wait, no. They
It does-
both have ice.
Oh my god, they both have
Ice
cryomancy.
fire. You guys have so many elementals. What the heck?
One of them is a ranger, Walker.
I know.
35
Someone's
elementals?
gonna. Is this okay? This has to be zombie over here. He's got a ranger and
Just check leader name.
Crybag?
Crybag Pew Pew.
yeah, Crybag Pew Pew. That's zombie.
somebody?
Does crybag mean something? Or is that just a word that was given to you?
It's fine.
Sounds like
So
Crybaby.
here we have just swift
Alright,
healing,
Let's put in.
freezing blast.
Oh, he's got
okay.
decisive command. Zombie, I
And
like
he's
this hero.
got
It looks like it translates to
a 30% chance of
Crybag.
frozen. So like, everything here is going to end up just
Seminoles
being
one.
who can get the most
Yeah,
frozen
Crabback
effects on
translates
things.
as Crabback. Yeah.
If this works,
And I
for
guess like
Sonic,
one of
it
the
would be
real
a
problems
massive
actually is
threat
going to be this
because
for frost resistance.
he
For
will
frost
basically
resistance is
try
really
to
going to be
get
rude to
two
these
cannons
guys.
and will shoot with cannons 4 times.
I think
in one turn.
zombie is going to make
Yeah, I
the
don't
rangers
want
look
to see
good
that.
here.
I don't want
That I
zombie
do
that
think
to
that
do
is
that.
a largely
Wait, is he-
representative
he's Reaver?
problem
He
of
is a
zombie
Reaver,
being
isn't he?
good rather than rangers being
Oh, I can see
Reaver
who you are
would be-
now.
but-
Oh yeah, you are stronger.
I
because
think
of
he's
the
gonna make this look
you have
pretty
tier
good here because
threes.
he's got
Let's
real
make
skill. He's
those
been playing a
because,
lot on Evolved.
single model entity
Run,
screens.
try to shoot, then cascade command and shoot again.
Purple pirates are beautiful.
Yeah, I think
love
zombie's
these
gonna do it.
guys.
I think this is gonna be just like the coolest thing in the universe. I put the Whispering Stone in my capital this time.
I
I
believe
did
in
it.
you,
I
Godsend.
really did it. I figured it out because
It's
if you're
actually-
playing as high, you need to have the stability in your capital, which means you have the stone in
Rangers
your
are bad,
capital.
but they're good.
3 tier
and
3
then that's
skirmishers
like-
is going to be pretty annoying for range units.
Yeah.
I think
is-
really what it's gonna boil down to is that Zombie's hero has 4 frost resistance, and everything on the other side is just cranking out frost damage. It's gonna be really scary.
Sure.
Fair, I hadn't considered
Yeah,
that.
but if
No spirits. Yeah, the snow
kills
spirit has
the-
6.
If he kills
Oh, but
the
they
other
have-
units,
Oh, but
it's really-
he did smack him with negative status resistance though, so we can get around the frost resistance by just.
No, it looks
freezing
like actually both
Oh, and
sides
no,
got blizzarded
zombie,
here.
I'm not even gonna
yeah,
say.
I
think
see
zombies
blizzards
actually
on that
could
side.
lose this if something happened.
And I see.
I'm gonna cross my fingers and
Oh,
hope God
oh.
sends seed.
Nope. No blizzard on the side? No, there is blizzard on the side. There's
That's how
blizzards on
watches
both
this question.
sides.
Maybe
So
yes.
blizzards on both sides. Obviously, like frozen
Oh,
effects are
that would be
basically
fun.
all big auto procs.
he
so
also used
if
Blizzard
I
on me.
think I see what you're
we
talking
can get a
about.
freezing phase down
Yeah,
and do a big AOE
It
frozen,
would help a lot,
that would be a huge
and I don't want to
swing.
give it away.
But like
because
Yeah,
that's
other
kinda
than
I'm
that,
imagining he's
I feel
gonna
like zombie
know.
probably has us in the
I'm
bag.
gonna message it
Just-
right
yeah, I
to you,
can't read
Gracie, and
this.
see if you.
Oh my
were-
god,
if
he's at
that
140 HP already on these though. Holy crap!
But I think you understand just with those words right there.
Yeah, I was also thinking the.
Where people? Whose turn is it?
Godsend's going, but probably considering options,
cool.
I would imagine. Yes, I hadn't even looked at that.
Yeah, that would be pretty. I mean, it's going to be obviously hard to do that because I'm sure a zombie will be paying attention. But you know, if it goes off, it would not be good for zombie.
Zombie and attention. What?
Yeah, zombie actually like looks at the board while he makes decisions. It's really overpowered.
What? I stopped listening.
Good. Me too.
What's
Me
happening?
too.
Oh, we're gonna fight.
What's
what are
going
these
on over here?
things?
Who's? How did you get in my house? You're not my real daughter.
What's a snow spirit?
Another one of those is like I was hanging out on the couch with Eileen and we bought a bunch of fudge and she was asking me like what flavors of fudge do we have, and one of them was cappuccino, and I asked her if that was the name of a Pokemon, and I asked her what flavor of fudge that she wanted, and she glared at me and I said, "You just want a new husband, don't you?" And she said, "Oh yeah, you get it."
Oh no. Cappuccino. That's that does sound like a Pokemon. It's a chocolate dog. Cappuccino, and then it'll evolve into I got this.
Deep lore. You gotta just generate Pokemon names. I believe in you.
Oh, Caramoodle. That's a caramel doodle.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, they have to be like candy, chocolate themed, and dogs. Okay, and then it evolves into.
It's so dumb. It's just like walking.
I can do this.
You can't say that out loud. Not because it's offensive, but like
Pokemon.
You understand that people use filters normally to adjust other people's expectations towards you, so that way they understand what you are about. And like, on a fundamental level, like philosophically, our giant orange boy and I are the same. We're just like, we've given over to pure id. That's where we are.
No, I mean the new one.
Fortunately for both of us, our pure ids, I think, are pretty non-harmful. Like, by and large, our orange boy mostly uses his pure id to like
Magma Spirit is not
eat vomit out of the cat litter box.
Why would he be? Come on.
I love him so much, but he really is just an idiot.
You can freeze the rock parts that are cooled off on top.
That's kind of the vibe.
Alright guys, this may take a while. I see 20-30 minutes at least, so I'm gonna switch to Factorio and just pop the Pokewin Style stream open.
I think that's wise, Baddock. I think this fight really is gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna want to take their moves through, and it's fair.
There's a lot of positioning problems here. Very scary. Because I really do legit think anybody can win it, but it really does come down to engagement.
And status effects. Status effects are really gonna play a big part because if sorry, who's attacking?
Godsend.
Yeah, who is it?
Godsend. If Godsend gets off some freezes, which don't have that low of a chance. In fact, they're quite high because of -1.
I mean,
-2 status resistance.
Is probably going to spend the entire battle frozen.
Yeah,
I hope so.
-6.
Yeah, orange cats truly, in some forms, really are cryptids. Like, I didn't know, because I have only had, like, 2 female cats up until we got the orange one, and they were both, like, hyper-intelligent, like, very tsundere cats, you know, like, exactly as you would expect out of a calico in, like, a tuxedo.
That was one of the things in
and they're just like really funny because like I was so used to that behavior, and this boy, if you pick him up and put him in a baby sling and just carry him around with you, he'll just purr for hours on a time. Like it just has like overflowing with golden retriever energy. I'll take him to the vet and he'll purr the entire time that the vet is trying to take trying to read his heartbeat. And one of the vets actually had to pull in a vet assistant to, you know, like put a thermometer in his butt just so he'd stop purring so they could hear his heartbeat.
No, Ninja was
and like on the other hand,
finding the
Susie,
right spot for
our little girl,
like
you bring her to the vet and she functionally has a heart attack. Like anytime the vets are interacting with her, she's just out of her mind with fury. She doesn't do like the passive aggressive stuff
they,
though. So like she doesn't poop in our shoes. She just does aggressive stuff.
Kind of like a
and I think it's more fun.
That was undispellable from what I recall.
The funniest thing I've ever seen with that boy though.
Using that at the right
just
time.
A lunatic.
Or was it
like
that
he loves everything so much that he has no room for anything else inside that gigantic orange fluffy body.
I know they had some of the freakiest and coolest design support units in any tactical game with all the like weird.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love dogs too. My parents have a dog, and like.
Freaking weird.
I guess whatever. We're already in just like no filter walkers, just talking about stuff mode, and that's just like the way it is, and that's gonna be the vibe. But like, a part of also what contributed to me just like not being here in like August and September and October was that like I went up to visit my parents and I needed a house sit for them, and part of that meant taking care of their old dog, who Ty has been a part of my life for like 15 years. And I love that dog so much. Like, we really have had, like, incredible experiences together. But he's 15 years old, and he has Cushing's disease. And so, like, if you don't know what happens when you have, like, a brain tumor, it can just, like, press on different things at different times and, like, end up with...
That is a great question.
He basically has, like flashes of Alzheimer's. And I don't know, man. It's just, like, it scared the hell out of me. And in ways where, like, I don't know how to interact with that emotionally. Like, is like how do you interact emotionally with the impending mortality of one of your own best friends? It just like
I know sometimes like if you would apply if you like end your turn on
it really is rough. I've lost pets before, so I'll get over it. But it was just it was very scary for me, and I could have relied on you guys for emotional support, but it's just it really is not my vibe. Like and I could have healthier tools to interact with the universe, but people have like tried to coach me on that.
The game doesn't know that
I just it's
the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing.
Healthy tools are not for Walker.
Incinerate is range 4 single action. Has that not that? Wait a minute.
That's it. Oh my god. That used to be triple. What?
When did this change? Hello?
It must have been on the new patch. Listen, I'm telling you, like 99% of the changes that they made on this new patch are just way better.
Really? You don't
almost certainly, like, I'll go back and look, but like I almost certainly guarantee you that Incinerate was a full 3 actions. And that really is a necessary upgrade.
Whoa, no, it was.
That changes things.
It's a higher range. Like
yeah,
it used to have higher range, less range, but you could
it's lower.
It just puts you in danger, which is great. I like that. And it leverages the explosive phase better.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see. I'm guessing pyromancers have the same. No, they have flame strike, so they still have the old 6 range. The old school. 1 hex
so they don't
AoE.
fit the same role, which is
great.
Right.
Exactly.
The manuscripts are mobile,
and it's so frustrating because like especially in regards to Ty, like my parents'
so just have a different version than the
physical health is actually fine.
Actually, I like that.
For a dog his old, because he's a mutt, right? So he has hybrid vigor. He's mostly created to live forever.
Because I always felt like you didn't need both of those.
But like his physical health is still in great shape.
Of course, you gotta get
but he has just like long periods where he doesn't know where he is or who we are. And at least there, like, it's another one of those pure id experiences. At least he is a very sweet boy. But like, I imagine it's the same thing that other people experience whenever they have a loved one with Alzheimer's. But like,
well, now we know. It's unfortunate. I hate that it locks you in like that, but I have seen that on specific poison.
But hey, just win.
Things are immune. Yeah, you're fine.
It scared me.
You'll win this, right? Even if you don't, you're hurting Zombie, and that's good. So thank you.
No, it's not good.
Unless Zombie doesn't lose any units and just comes out with a bunch of experience.
That's fair. I think that could happen here.
Wait, what? Why are you wasting these phases? Oh my god!
He just wants to get in there.
He just wants to kill that thing. He's gonna use the phase, not waste it, bro.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's
tough. Kind of protect you a little bit from these frost elementals.
That this is not the first pet that I've lost. Like the pets that I had when I was growing up obviously,
There's no
like,
way you take 4
I didn't have, like, turtles. I like mammals.
that's
They
what
remind
you're
you when they're
saying.
hungry. And that really is a useful tool for Walker.
not a
Having a
terrible
pet that
opener.
reminds you when it is hungry is an incredibly powerful tool when it comes to interacting with me. So I'm probably never gonna have, like, a pet snake. I don't think that would work very well.
Now, does Zombie have a dispel up and ready yet? I think that. Okay, I'm liking this a little bit for.
What's our
Godsend.
builds like in terms of? I see dedication and umbral flesh, sneaky and poisonous.
Right? That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Spicy.
This is spice.
Now the sneak, man. If he's able to distract us,
Yeah.
and then reset those guys. Like everything.
Suppressing Barrage is one of those things that, like, I swear to God, I've seen the AI get only negative value out of it. It's really funny how bad it is in the auto resolve hands.
Yeah, it
It's-
never
it's-
immobilizes for me. Never.
It never immobilizes, but then if it accidentally does because of the double stun air quotes bug, it makes your auto resolves fall apart when you get the trigger. It's really bad. Get a Tegu. They're like dogs
You
and
got more
snakes
Bug
in
Hunter
one
stuff
super
planned for
being.
this week, Walker?
Probably not. Like, there are some things that I think genuinely would be valuable to do bug hunters on, but the next video that I want to do is going to be Let's Vivisect Age of Wonders 4, which, in case you do not realize, based off of the title, is, like, functionally going to be a long-form bug hunter, where it's just going to be, like, unhinged, bizarre nonsense for an hour and a half. So I don't feel like I need to make a bug hunter this week. I think more valuable things for me to be doing with my production time would probably be after that, just like do debug, figure out what Oathsworn does, and then probably get rolling on tier lists, because people have waited long enough. And although honestly people probably overestimate how much the meta has changed, the videos are 7 months old, and that's just like off-putting to normal people, I think, most of the time.
Yeah. No, it is.
And it
people
will
don't
be
look
an
on the old
opportunity
stuff.
for me to own up to just, like, telling people that, all right, although barbarians are difficult to use because you don't open your screens and click Ritual Alacrity, you should just start doing that, and now they're good. Like, just start clicking, click one button, and then barbarians are pretty good. It's not that complicated. I need somebody to give me all their casting points.
No.
Listen, I need it. I have ways to. I have 147 souls right now, but I need to translate all of those into thralls and then all of them into knowledge. So I really, like, just spot me 1,500 world map casting points. I'll give them back to you later.
Okay, done. Easy.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, this Grimbreed Quaro is a summon, so that's annoying.
Oh man, if that magma spirit gets to go off here, it could do just really absurd amounts of damage to these guys because of the elemental weakness.
There's that kill. There's that kill.
God, this is such a good fight. There are like 6-7 units here, and this is actually just a fascinating
Oh
fight.
my,
Jesus
Elemental
Christ.
survived.
It is not. He's condemned.
Oh, is it just went through? Like, no chance real?
Oh, he's only got one status effect resistance, so yeah, it was a pretty good chance.
You're collecting the dead on casting points? Not yet. I haven't used them, Maya. I need them for things. You can have them back later. Just relax.
Yeah, he had to roll
you'll get them
a
at some point.
90
I
to
promise
not
you'll get
get
them at some
frozen
point.
there.
Mark of Invulnerability would be so nice right now.
Yeah. Is anybody playing Tomo Warding here? Don't lie to me.
I am.
Not
but I don't
yet.
have ability yet.
Depends on how much elemental shenanigans I see from people, and well, it's not looking good.
I mean, listen, you can still use Phantasm Warriors even if everybody's dealing lightning damage. You just need to be aware that they will not do as well.
No, I mean, it's not looking good. Like, I'm seeing a lot of fire and ice. So
Worst case
it's
scenario,
not
provide some
looking
new
good
funky
if
stuff
you
to
don't
try
want
out
me
for
to be
them.
getting
At Walker personally.
warding.
Maybe, Emil, I think
Warding is looking
honestly the
quite
EXP
valuable.
thing probably had something to do with me clicking through things too fast in multiplayer,
Yeah, no,
because
I actually
there are some
underestimate
serious
this
bugs
warding
that
stuff. I
that
think
we've
people are
experienced
using
with
quite
it.
a bit more than I
Where
figured.
like we have had one of the reasons why I was not willing to refund it was that
so good.
I had another game, the last game that we played, where I was just clicking through things too fast during multiplayer and ended up getting 200 free Imperium because the game just like gave it back to me.
Because I
and
dared
so
to
like
have 12
it all just smooths out it in the broader philosophical sense. But it is still silly that these things exist in game. I'm like 90% sure that bug occurs exclusively because of multiplayer things, because you really cannot observe it in single player. And that just means that like Triumph just needs to improve their netcode.
Yeah, but
I don't think that's I really don't think that's controversial. Their netcode is way better, right? Like look how few desyncs we've had in this game. For those of you who are like insane enough that you've watched a lot of my content, then you probably know that we have desyncs like, I don't know, every 5 minutes in the really old videos. And we haven't had one in 3 hours. So like, honestly, Triumph, thank you. Like anyone who asks me what do you want in a DLC, multiplayer stability.
Yes,
but
bound.
There are definitely still bugs that happen whenever multiple players are taking things simultaneously, and I legitimately think that was a big part of what we experienced, which is a bummer because it slowed down our early growth.
Yeah,
but I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm vibing.
Don't change anything.
A little bit goofy, but you know.
Yeah, they really are. Like, it's so much better. It's not perfect, and multiplayer needs more attention.
Turn after turn, leveling up your paladin
my
aspirants,
perspective,
and then cast that spell, and put them in a mech, and then they die in the next fight.
I think they did an excellent job here,
starting
honestly.
level. They only keep like a little bit of bonus. They just die.
Oh yeah, the aspirants. I totally forgot about
so
them.
So finally, the aggression has begun. Everyone is super duper close.
Electricity.
Oh no, they're good. You're right. Now I remember.
That's what this game I really miss about.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Maya. I mean, it is the way that kind of humans are in my experience. Like, because
everybody has
there's a non-zero chance that person was just like a bad person all along. But I'll tell you, as somebody who has just like ghosted entire video game communities that I've been a part of from time to time, it sometimes has absolutely nothing to do with like bad feelings towards the other person, but rather just like shame spirals of like, well, that was my friend, but I haven't spoken to them in 6 months, and now I don't know how to speak to them again because, you know, like our relationship feels to me as being irreparable. And I'm not saying that's in regards to this. I'm saying that that's in regards to like, I used to play on a lot of Romance of the Three Kingdoms forums on like PvP forums in like 2003, and was like really close to like a dozen people there as like an autistic hyperfixation, just like vibed with them a lot, and was like a big part of it for like 3 years. And then just kind of left.
30% chance of
and I really
so it wasn't even that.
I really could not explain why,
right?
and I really could not like.
But I guess
I still can't really explain why I left that community because it wasn't anything personal. Like
on the ground.
It's just the way it is. I just felt like I got everything that I needed out of it.
Gosh, that's.
Yeah, right. I mean, but
like,
the thing is that now that community doesn't exist anymore because that was 20 years ago on a PHPPV forum. So like, I probably am never going to interact with those people again. This is the truth of it. Yeah, right. Like that's the way it is. Like if they were your friend, if they truly were your friend, they'll forgive you. I don't think there's any chance that I'm ever going to interact with the people that I'm talking about in question, because literally those forums do not exist. But like, if you want to talk to somebody on Discord after not talking to them for a super duper long time, that's probably net positive. I would say that's strategically valid. I would do it. Oh, also, subdues. This is another one of these things where like, again, the double stun bug is not the correct name for it, but I've said it so many times that I've exhausted all of my creative faculties in regards to renaming it. So we're just gonna keep calling it the double stun bug, but the stun bug is one of those things where now, fortunately, overseers do actually give you meaningfully more experience points, but also
I don't know if it was the right.
You will still sometimes see overseers like subdue things and then everybody else kills them, which I guess is good because you'll get the experience points, but also might be frustrating for like casual players who want to use the overseers in order to capture things. So I don't know, man. It's super weird. Yeah, like generally, just if you got shameful disappearances and silences and stuff, then just like, I don't know, like be an adult about it. If the other person was worth being your friend, then they'll be an adult about it too. It's really not that big a deal.
Spirit, man.
And if they won't, if they're just like a jerk, Maya, where they're just like blocking you on everything for no reason. It's much more than a repeat stun though, because like what seems to be what I tried to highlight in the Bug Hunter video, and I do apologize if I didn't like communicate it effectively, but like what really happens is what seems to happen is that some sort of stun or frozen effect or immobilize effect will go down on a unit, and then all of the other units will just sort of like like a tiger on the Serengeti hunting a wounded gazelle. Everyone will like pop their heads up and say, we gotta go attack that unit that's stunned. And it doesn't really make sense because they just like beeline it. Like they incredibly tunnel vision onto units that are stunned or disabled in meaningful ways. And then if you know how to like fight, then it's like the literal opposite behavior from what it should be doing. And it causes everybody else to just take ridiculous amounts of damage because all of the models that they could be killing on active units that are not stunned, they're putting on a unit that is stunned, that is not able to retaliate next turn. It makes the aggro priority is the problem. It's not the double stun, it's the aggro priority, and the double stun is a product of the aggro priority. I think the aggro priority problem is something that I would be really surprised if Triumph can't fix, because it really just looks like the logic is backwards, and if they just like if they just reversed it, then everyone would have better auto resolves. But like, I don't know. I'm not a computer programmer. I will never be a computer programmer. That language doesn't make any sense to me. If you want me to interact with a computer interface, then like build the Cylon base ship, because I will 1000% become a hybrid. That's like one of those things, like if you asked me to go to the astral realm, but I would have to become a horrifying Illithid monster, like it's all upside for me. If you give me the opportunity to become a hybrid Cylon base pilot, I'll do it. and then I'll be able to talk to the Age of Wonders 4 AI and ask it questions. and get it to make thumbnails for me. Auto resolve AI, make thumbnails for me, please.
It's just really good.
This is the most nonsense thing you've ever said.
Oh, 85% chance of that ranged attack that killed the Magmas, dude. You could do 26
I could have
tuned
tuned everybody off in OBS, but I felt like having in the background somebody provide strategic commentary while Walker just like vibes and goes off might be useful. I hope it's useful. I don't know. If it's annoying, then like just unsubscribe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like, it might be that they're pushing for kills, but the thing is that just identifying that the thing itself cannot retaliate, I don't think really even demonstrates that it is vulnerable, because it's not really vulnerable, right? Like, if you're frozen, you don't have -3 defense, -3 resistance, you're just not doing anything, you're frozen. And that makes you a little easier to hit with ranged attacks, I guess. But like, it's not remotely a ranged attack problem, and anyone who thinks that it is just lying to themselves, because you can observe it with melee units. They just like, everybody just beelines anybody who's stunned for whatever reason. They're all monsters.
Sorry, I feel bad.
They have no sense of self-respect, no sense of honor. How dare you attack a thing that is frozen?
We are all sitting here like, why did you phase forward? And this seems to be working.
You're frozen when your heart's not open. Absolutely. I think it's just bad logic. I think that the auto resolve AI could be improved pretty considerably by just making a couple of adjustments in terms of the way that it plays. Like I've thought about it more in regards to the problem with mortal champions, and I really do think that like we highlighted the source of all of the problems, because it is I'm certain. No, I'm going to speak probabilistically and Bayesian like, I'm almost certain that in regards to the Mortal Champion bug, that it is a combination of the AI wanting to have some sort of ruler priority that keeps them alive. That makes absolute sense. A problem with the logic of the AI not understanding that if you spend 2 AP in order to use a free action, that it wasn't free. I don't think that that logic exists within the game, because it certainly does not behave that way. And then step 3, I guess, is cut a hole in the box. What was the other thing that you highlighted in that video? I know you've watched your own video, Walker. You premiered it and then watched it another time because you thought it was funny. Do you remember the things that you say? Do you remember the things that you say?
I think I actually have that for myself.
Gentlemen,
so
there's a solution you're not seeing. We can all just become frostlings.
The real solution is that we all just start clicking auto-resolve and see what insanity just emerges. I promise you'll all unfriend me. I promise.
I want this, just for the auto. I love auto.
It's so dumb. This is really just an incredible fight, though.
I'm glad we got this situation. Like,
yeah.
This combat here because it's nice and unique.
I think we do now need to do Secret Alliance against Godsend, though. So,
no.
Like, let's.
It's one of our newer ones. No. I'm on your side, Godsend. I will team up.
Okay, Baddock, Secret Alliance against Godsend and Winsley, I guess.
Why secret?
Just so they don't know.
Because I like saying Secret Alliance out public. It's my vibe. I just like it. I think it's funny. I do it at board games all the time. Like when we play like Mystic Veil or whatever, and someone will be like ahead on by like 3 points, and I'll just declare Secret Alliance out loud when there's no way to actually do that.
Of course.
I want to play board games with you. Where are you?
North Carolina.
Okay.
But I'm willing to play video games online that are effectively board games like this one, and other things that are literally board games. I own Wingspan. I've played a great game with Winsley. We need to play again, honestly. That was one of the best games of Wingspan I've played in years, dude.
I want to play with you when we get some time, because I do have like a little bit during the weekdays where I can. I don't use all of my time as efficiently as I could, and I'd be down to hang out. Yeah, just message me one of these weekdays.
Also,
some days are slightly better than others, but that's not some time for that.
Have any of you guys heard of Endless Space 2 other than Gracian?
I do. I have it, I think.
You own it? So what I want to do...
somebody bought it for me. I think, actually, I'm pretty sure Ninja bought it for...
So what I want to do is like get you guys to the point where you feel relatively confident in it, and then play Endless Space 2 where I am the Stellaris Crisis and I get to play as a custom faction, and then everybody else has to play as like normal factions, and you all gang up against me from turn 0, because I wrote a short story for it, and I think it's a lot of fun. I think that it'll be simultaneously like a great artistic thing while also being hopefully pedagogically useful, because I think we can teach people how to play the game.
Yeah.
But I think it would legitimately be just a blast.
We may have to try and do that on a different day than the Saturday, Sunday stuff, because I really do like the routine that we've kind of got into.
I don't want to do that for at least 3 months, brother. Like, I'm having a really good time with the game right now. Like, it's kind of the way it is.
Maybe when we're like getting close to the Giant Kings, or if we have a bunch of time during winter break, I'm sure I'll have quite a bit of time during winter break. I'd be down to try that out for.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator. I want to play board games, but all my friends are online. There's also like BGA, like if you're on Board Game Arena.
Like 3 or 4 years on my Steam game list, and I never really played it. But I played Endless Legends and some other Endless stuff, and I'd gladly give it a try.
Endless Legends combat was more fun. Yeah, I really do think that Endless Legend was incredible, except for the combat, which was infuriating. I'm hoping that Amplitude... So, I don't know if you guys heard, but Amplitude has gone indie again, and they say they're going back to their roots, so there's a very good chance that we're going to get like an Endless Legends 2 or an Endless Space 3 at some point in the near future.
I mean, it all comes down to what you recognize when
medium future. So like I'm really excited to see what
play
Amplitude
faster,
does
so
with
I'm
that
gonna
stuff,
make-
because they are up there with Triumph in terms of just like best art direction in a 4X I've ever seen, and it does do a lot to add good art direction these days. Like, don't get me
Nurgle, I just
wrong,
put
I
in
still play
the
Heroes 3 and Master of
multiplayer
Orion
chat,
2, but I can look over that. Brother Bruno, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you're just like a secret spy and just like follow me everywhere on the internet, but I've played like
that first
3 games of Humankind multiplayer in like the last 2 weeks.
And then the Canada Goose is my friend from Canada's card.
I need to make more content for that game. That game deserves a much better rap. Like I get
cool,
that
I
get that Potato
about
did
that
not
'cause,
like
like,
it,
you know,
but
they
Potato
like
probably
Wingspan, and
could
they're
have
like,
learned the
"Those
game's
we
mechanics a
did
little
that
better
awesome."
before saying that it was a
I
failure.
had
'cause
3 friends submit,
just-
and unfortunately,
he
2
just
of them
applied
got
the
it,
same
third
learnings
one
that he had from
didn't.
Civilization to it, and believe it or not,
kinda sad when
Humankind is a
both,
different
you know,
game.
but,
You gotta learn how to play
okay.
each game differently.
But yeah, we're really
It's just the
proud.
way it
It's
is.
super cool. We don't use the fan art cards because they're like little, like, trophies.
Every
you know?
4X has a lot of different
we don't wanna
similarities,
use
but
them.
every 4X also.
We did get
so
we got
this
one
time we were
copy
just
of
playing
the
vanilla
fan
because
art
I was
pack
playing
for
with like a
free
bunch of
since
people who are like
January 1.
relatively new to
Dan
the
Hingo,
game,
which
pretty
is really
obviously,
fun.
because I got to take
So
I got to take Harapins on like turn 9 in fast.
You can buy them.
Nobody
They're
had
on
taken it, and they'd
shelves in
all
game
pushed
stores.
through
Like,
to
our
it to
LTS
Ancient at that
has the
point.
fan art pack
So
on the
it
shelf
was
next to the board game.
It was
super
not
cool. You
really
can
a
go there
real
and just, like,
game
buy
at that point, but we
Amy's
played some more
cards.
afterwards, and I think that they
really neat.
they learned really quickly,
No, that's
and
really cool. I
maybe
love
we'll
that.
get them
Jealous.
playing on
I wanna be
the
artsy and make
Humankind, like
some-
the VIP
something for a
mod at
board
some
game I
point,
really
but they're still
like.
pretty new.
Yeah, it's cool that it wasn't just a one-time thing. 'cause I
Oh,
could see them being
right,
like,
yeah,
okay,
Zombie
you're
just
here,
lost with
can't do
Rangers.
this,
I
let's
wasn't
just
even
do
paying
this
attention
one
to that.
time.
But
No, it
Zombie
sounds
just
like
lost with the Rangers.
They care about their fans.
Yeah, they
Humankind-
do.
It's
And
easy
it's
to put
Jamie
those
Stegmaier.
I would say,
you know, he's
yeah, I don't
he's
even see
really
regular
pushing
dude
the
men
board
when I look at
games
it. I
industry
just see
into a really
like
good place.
ways to
He's
attempt
so
to scale your economy into outer
open
space, and then like the
about
people
everything,
that
and,
are
like, he
there.
wants to pay people
they just
correctly, pay
kinda like
artists
the way they are.
correctly.
big.
So all that stuff, you know, it's just really, yeah. Especially now that we're entering this age of god awful AI art.
Oh,
wanna
don't tell
see
me
it
that.
in my-
Like, listen, one of the favorite pieces of art that I've ever seen, and like a reason why I want to be able to interview an AI artist, is that I got to see Drama by Espa. You know, I'm the drama mama, but by SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick, and it blows my mind how good that is. It actually probably cost me 600 IQ points that I watched that video, and I watched that video a lot.
I know some of those words.
Okay, well, I'm not changing my opinion.
Fine,
So we-
fight me in real life. I'm on the side of the
Oh, the
robots.
battle is done. Okay, let me
no.
go back into the game.
Yeah, we're back.
I think not in the sense that like I think we should be able to just like turn everything over to the AI and just like vibe, but like I want to know what an AI artist thinks. I really do. I want to know how they think and feel, and if they think and feel, and like
They can feel.
ask them like what their journals are like. Do they keep journals? Do you think an AI keeps journals? Do you
No.
think an AI has a high school crush?
No.
Chat, do you guys think that an AI has a high school crush?
I'm so
I think
sorry.
it thinks it does.
I think they're all
I'm so
just-
sorry that any of you
I'm
are
very
here.
sorry, I'm afraid the
Simulation.
AI was homeschooled.
I don't know how far away we are from truly sentient AI, but it's not here yet.
I just like not because I'm curious. I just want to know like, well, who was your high school crush, guys? It's like 3:15. We should stop.
Yeah, if you need to get going, that's 100% understandable. I just started my turn because I was like, I like these numbers. Go up. Keep going.
I also
Yeah,
can't
endless.
stop playing.
That is
Can
the
you guys
biggest
stop
thing
losing
I
units in
have
auto
against
combat? What is wrong with you?
like generally endless legends things.
I
Maybe I
can't
could. I
answer
had a
that
dream
question
once,
for
Maya,
you.
where like,
Sure you
God of
can.
War.
and it was one of these
Single
things where it was
unit
like
in any of these
almost a
autos.
story, but I had a
God.
dream where there was
Or, I
like
mean,
this
if they were
robot
manual.
at a police academy, and the
upsetting
robot
me.
started to identify as being female, and it caused like all sorts of problems in the school
yeah,
because the
that
robot
makes
was not
sense.
supposed to be sentient
What are we
enough to
doing?
do that.
I lost-
And
yeah,
then
I
also
lost
like
one unit
it
and it
became
sent me
sort of
back
like an
to ranks.
anime high school like drama
Was it like
fight
a tier
anger
5?
rivalry thing because there was like this
It was
secret
important.
number one a student in the entire school
the only thing
was
keeping you
somebody
in that
who
position,
nobody had ever
apparently.
met, and the number 2 was this robot, and like
zombie,
those are the only
looking
things
at
I
your
really
gold mine.
remember from that dream, because it was like 15 years ago, but it was enough that it spoke to me that it has stayed with me all these years, and I thought it would be really cool to interact with that robot itself. Like, I just like,
Yeah, I
why
have a
is
race
it that
with
this is the
racial
decision
mounts, and
Explain
I
it to
couldn't
me.
use any because
Explain
I
it
only
to
have
me
hand
like
weapons.
I am an evil scientist.
Lovely.
You guys were making it sound like we're stopping now, are we?
I mean, I kind of need to for like housekeeping purposes. I really probably can't stay past like 3:30 anyway, like most days. And we could probably do one more turn.
I think it's totally understandable, and I got some other things I wanted to try and tackle ish
Yeah,
too. So it's like
whatever.
3 hours and a bit is totally great for me.
Yeah.
I know some
And
people
like
here
we didn't
used
get
a lot,
as far
but,
because you know, we did have setup, but that's not gonna be a problem next week. And we can figure out all of those like rules bans that we were trying to argue for no reason.
Debate.
Yes, debate. Yes. Okay, well, I'm just gonna end the stream here because like I feel like we played a lot. I feel like we had a lot of fun, and I really did not sleep at all last night because I was so excited to do this with you. So
Your tomes.
that's it. I'll be back
Do they-
probably the
do
next
they
couple of
give
days. We're gonna do Vivisection. It's gonna be the
bonuses
weirdest
anymore
video I've
to-
probably ever done. So just like
heroes? No.
just prepare for that. It's gonna be me,
No, I
and
don't.
not like
They
weird
don't provide
offensively, but
unique
it's gonna be a
things your
lot of
heroes
just
can
like
grab now.
paused on a
they
screen
build
talking
up
about
a ton of
another
these
video
just
game for
to
10
use
minutes.
it.
It's gonna be the most inaccessible thing I've ever done. All right, bye.